Got to get a defensive look out of this situation. His Boom is going to be surrounded by heroes. Throws out the Ravage to try and stay alive, but a defensive Ravage. MOUZ cannot afford that. Wait, the real Yatoro gets grabbed. That's starting to lose, and that's real. Got him inside the snowball. Val, let's save from the Omni Slash. And now rolled up inside the Macro Pyre. MOUZ giving it everything they've got with the buybacks committed. They get Rue. Can they get anything else out of this? They got to get something. It's collapsed. They don't have the stuns. The kiss is going out, chasing after Yatoro, but he's just too damn quick. A grappling claw to get away, and Furion the teleport. He's blind at this point.
He has a ward. Anyone doesn't want to go for it. He has a ward.
I mean, he's got the man to back up anyway, so I don't even think, I think he would lose that fight.
Such an expensive buyback for him. What do you even really get out of it, right? You got a support pickup. That was kind of it. Yatoro walks it off. That would have been the big kill. Great hooks from Yamich. You're able to score something out of this play. We're kind of seeing the power of the team fight. It was just a sick snowball.
It was.
It completely bails Yatoro out of this situation. Yeah, it ends up killing Laurel, and that's the big streak. So you do get that 1,000 gold bonus off of that storm kill, reduce some of those stacks. But the real prize in that KheZ gets protected by the save off of Rue. And that's what you're trying to prioritize here with your spear. Big plays from him.
And now he's going to get to his Ags. So we're going to see him swapping back and forth real quick.
If you can get to the butterfly on the jug, I do think you have a bit of a timing there as MOUZ. Especially if you get a fight into the Roshan, can turn this game. But it is Spirit on the hunt right now. Smoke up with Collapse leading the charge. Full Lotus Orb done for this Pangolier, so look for that Omni Slash reflection.
Why can't I do it full screen?
There's just too many counters. How can Chrysalis
like this.
carry these team fights against this many answers? Especially if the pickoffs continue. Be Celery going down and Team Spirit straight to the Roshan pit before Roshan switches over to the other side.
Jug is just a little too far behind. I mean, his team is far behind too, but he's about 1,300 off that butterfly. He's just hit level 18. These are the big power spikes for Crystals. He does get smoked up here. Kind of an interesting smoke. You know this Roche is going down. You're not grouping for anything. Maybe it's just Yamich looking for a casual hook play into Omni or something.
Maybe they just want to get out on the map.
Possible. These
Maybe they start doing some cutting of waves. I mean, at this point, you don't really have another option. You can't fight into this Aegis. Even if you can get a good Omni Slash, what's the point? Midwan will be met with a BKB, attempts to teleport. He's got another teleport behind that one, and the stun will be too late. Rue, he was running.
You can make it loud.
No, got the BKB out of him.
He did.
That's something.
Liz Duo, with a little help from Furion, does have a bit of damage. Not enough to kill a support, though. It's the hook. It's intercepted by Laurel instead.
Again, the numbers are always there for Spirit in this game. They have been really proactive, not giving MOUZ a lot of openings. In fact, they're still eyeing this Tidehunter up here.
What up, YouTube?
This just feels like the play of a team that is very practiced against Nature's Prophet, right? They are not letting themselves get split up too much.
Catch him at 1 minute 7 rampage. Yeah, we did.
You might need that Tidehunter shard earlier than you want to buy it here if you're moving.
The rampage, you got at minute 7.
Give you a little extra lockdown in this game.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, is the extra tankiness going to do anything for you? The Shiva's popping out, increasing the damage of Nature's Wrath, and Kisses is maybe the...
It's also shout out to Last for letting
it is a very good Shiva.
Cool.
Cannot blame him for trying to rush it down here.
But it looks like this game is over. KheZ it up, doing it again.
So Echo hits from Yatoro as he still has 3 minutes on this Aegis. So a lot of time for Spirit to try and force the issue. If they want to hit the high ground, definitely doable here.
Overlay fine on the stream, like, can you guys see everything or something strange?
You have that Lotus Orb to kind of let the front hero siege. They're building 2 more, by the way. So this is just all in. Get rid of Omni Slash in this game, and what else are you worried about? You're going to have triple Lotus Orb.
That is disgusting.
Plus the snowball save, plus the other disjoints here.
Heroic Aurora.
This is a lot for Crystals to get through. Does have his butterfly, it is level 18.
I mean, I guess
in a way, this might be the best time for MOUZ to try and strike, as Midone, he gets found again and cannot keep you out of this one.
Imagine getting a bit of
there are too many heroes to back up
lowest
Laurel's play here. I mean, how effective is the butterfly in this game?
It's a lot of
I
damage.
feel like
if he can get it all.
defensively, I'm not sure how much he's going to be stopping here. It's a lot of spells that are being thrown at him, even if it's physical damage, right? Like, the KheZ is throwing a lot of physical damage spells at him, not necessarily right-clicking him the whole time.
It did not save him there. One punch into Ice Path, KheZ deletes you.
And you still have the Pango to deal with. He's now got a Basher.
Oh yeah, this is some scale. It's just getting harder and harder to take these fights.
I mean, you have Butterfly on Jug.
Well, it was a fun time for MOUZ for the first 10 minutes, but now we are getting
They have
into
no
the slog
initiation.
of
They
things
have no
where
blink
it
on
feels
tide, nothing.
impossible to win a fight. Question is, will they be able to outplay Team Spirit on the map to be able to keep this game going into the late game where maybe they can turn things around? Wisdom Shrine does get grabbed by Boom. If he wants to Ravage, Yamich, save me, buddy. Wait, yo, Yamich is going in. He wants the kill out of this situation with the Dismember. They've got it. And now the KheZu is going in on Yutoro. Yutoro,
No mana.
no mana to get away, so he's going to die. He's going to lose this Aegis.
Great read from Yamich here.
Can they hit the hook off of this? Are they willing to try? Hits the cookie. Doesn't throw out the hook, and I think maybe it's the best for it. I'm not sure if you want to chase into this. The Rolling Thunder now. Laurel jumping into the back line. They go up the Image first. Ravage goes down. They do bring Yutoro a little bit low. Almost finish him off. They got him. They finish him off at just the end.
Big opening here for MOUZ. You've got to take advantage of it.
Getting the kill without the Omni Slash mid one, completing his teleport. MOUZ. I mean, what a turn from them.
That was just a sick read from Yamich. I mean, everything points to let's just get our tide out
Dota
of there.
2
Instead,
Pro
you make
Tracker,
something out of
Director,
absolutely nothing in this
CEO,
game.
Entrepreneur,
Leads you to a big
Inventor.
opening here, a huge KheZ kill. That is worth almost 2,000 gold
I love
on
that.
its
I love
own.
things like that.
And we saw the hesitation of Crystallis. I mean, he wants to throw it on me here, but there's just so
Dude,
many
he
Lotus
nearly
Swords
got
to
off
take.
fucking
You just got to
KheZ
walk up
ult,
and
dude. They would've
do it the
killed
hard
him.
way.
Wait, what
Spirit are
what
still
emote is
able to
that?
bail
Pepper
everybody
Whale.
else out of that
That's
fight.
an awesome emote.
Which is a little sad
Is
for
the
MOUZ.
finals also
Man,
be going today? No.
let's get anything else we can
I barely
here.
hear you compared to
The
Dota. Okay,
mobility
one
of the
sec.
cores in the Spirit
I think-
lineup are able to just bail you out of a rough situation.
1-2, 1-2.
No Roche to collect there either, of course, so
Should be better already.
keeps you in this game. Absolutely. You just need time
Now
to
it should be
build
way
more
better.
damage. And that is something that the
Much
punch can always
better.
give you. We've seen it in these games where MOUZ's game plan is they want to run you over, but if they don't run you over,
Okay,
gotta look
these
for
nuts,
damage
these
making
nuts,
these
these
big
nuts,
plays to
these
set the
nuts.
team
I said it
fights
5
up.
times. Now you can
his
tell me.
reads are on point. You just have to believe in him.
Yeah, and they do have some cores that scale up between the Juggernaut and the.
I mean, I'm also just making the casters a
Nature's
little less
Prophet. I'm
loud
not
because
sure how
they're
optimistic I feel about the Tidehunters.
they're strongly
impact
yapping.
as we go later, but
Does have that shard online. You got a lot out of that fight. You got to remember there is a healing ward in this lineup.
I think the
That
finals
healing
are in
ward
2
stays
days,
alive. Their
and it's
scale
actually the
is
only
a
match in
lot
2 days
better
also.
than it seems on paper.
fair enough.
Dum.
Level 24, the Juggernaut.
Dum,
So now
dum,
the
dum.
healing ward actually does have a chance to stay alive in fights where previously a lot of times it was just going to be the Storm Spirit zipping on it and killing it.
I owe you one.
One shot.
But let's not keep score.
I can see MOUZ win these
Don't
fights
I
if
have
they
the
don't overcommit in the first
I have
half.
the microphone
Kinda gotta
software?
bait Spirit in, make them commit some spells, keep your heroes alive, use your sustain, maybe abuse that Fury on buyback a little.
Weird setup, having so long time between your start and playoffs.
Because you're going to have to play around all these Lotus Swords. You have to play around the
Ye-
so well
hmm.
saved. You're going to have to wear through the Storm's mana, right?
I
Because
mean,
you
they're
don't have
definitely trying something,
good direct
and it's
lockdown
something that
for
they have done
of
many
course, all
times
these things are
before.
difficult.
So I'm not sure.
I can see a pathway towards
I think it can be
if
cool.
You're very patient in the
But
fight,
maybe
you
it's a
take
bit too
advantage
long.
of Putting Tide on the front line.
I thought you were just going to say hit a hook and Omni Slash
Well,
that guy.
I mean, hey, if you can just hook a guy in Omni Slash, sure, you take that.
Dum,
Because you
dum,
can
dum.
ravage over the top of him and try and prevent a
What up,
snowball save or
Temsa?
something like that coming
Yeah,
out.
for sure.
There's the power of the
Happy
Tide.
to see all of you on Twitch, on YouTube. Keep it up.
Stalls will lose his point booster towards
Boom,
that ag.
boom, boom, boom.
He's finishing it up. That's going to be a big blow here.
Can
Putting
Jugger
down
carry
the
this
respawn and
game?
can be up in a minute.
Oh yeah, that could be.
I think he
nasty
can,
timing.
but it's not
Mjolnir
easy.
done for mid one. Big
Bang.
Storm's gonna pick up even more as he starts using that active static charge to push in the lanes.
Also, great target to throw
Boom,
it on
boom,
Tide.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
Pharasma for Laurel plus the Gauntlet, you're starting to pick up the single target burst if you're Spirit, which is really
Dum,
scary
dum,
for
dum,
MOUZ
dum.
because if you get to a point where your Tide cannot exist on that front line without just getting deleted.
Should I play
in
music in the
10
background
seconds
too, or
the team fight looks a
don't-
lot more difficult. You know, who's going to go in and give vision for those hooks? Who's going to
think
go
we
in and
don't
give you
need.
that extra setup? If it's
What's up,
not Rune on the
Makaweli?
Front line, that is a bold rune take.
Yeah, Yamich mistimed it earlier. Did not hit the hook, so he had to go in the
Uh-oh.
manual way.
Mid one.
in some trouble here.
He
Teleport
did.
gonna be canceled. Laurel follows it up, pull back in. Mid-one's gone.
They've done a
Ugly.
beautiful job punting him around the map.
Ugly, ugly
The
gold.
two cores just showed at the top part of the map. You got to make a move here, at least try. But unfortunately, Panto was
Oh
ready
man,
to go
they
on
also
that
use
one.
snap. Oh,
And
they're all
now-
dying. Yo, guys, get the fuck back.
Well, he gets pulled back in by the hook. Quickly
I mean, they will
bursts
kill
down.
Tusk, but they will all
Right in
die
the
for
middle
this,
of
I
all
think.
these,
It's a
and now the
problem.
cores are here. Laurel jumps to the back line, goes straight for the kisses.
Okay, buyback.
Takes that away, Ghost Scepter goes out, and Sapphire's going to make his way back. A threat there from the Ravage, and Laurel has to use his BKB. And now he's just going to have to
I mean,
zip
actually,
away.
that wasn't even that bad.
Not the best use of the BKB there, considering the advantage that they had.
'Cause they used two
The
BKBs on
mid-one
Spirit for
Nature's
this.
Prophet gone.
Yatoro committed to all of his kit though.
Yeah, they
He
used
just went
Storm
out of
and
there at that
Khez
point. Heroes
BKB.
were still very tanky. Healing Water was up.
Kinda L.
A lot to get through. Again, you do not want to overextend in these fights if you're Spirit. Gotta play around the Khez damage, and they did get the buyback out of Yamich. That's an influential one in this game. He's your big
Shout
playmaker.
out to Blast.
Not a
Blast,
buyback
blast,
you want to
blast,
commit there,
blast,
particularly with
blast,
the Roche
blast,
spawning
blast.
soon. You want every life available for this fight to try and turn the game.
Okay.
Yeah, and if they win that fight,
that's
they
fine.
put the punch on dieback. Well, going high ground becomes a whole lot
Oh, yeah.
easier.
Oh yeah. And of course, that big buyback in this game, the Furion, does not have it right now. So it's really influential as well. Mid one wants to try and farm it up here. He's close enough he could have it for this Roche fight, and that would be a massive deal for MOUZ.
That will be their lone advantage for this one, as Roshan is going to be up, and it's going to be on Spirit's side where they could play off of their own buybacks and their own outpost. But some extra initiation now with a Blink Dagger for Tide. They haven't revealed it yet with this smoke.
Just looking for some lone hero on the map. They do not want the pickoff to be mid one again, which is, it's felt like how this game has gone. Just some really good wards on the sides of the map for Spirit. They found him a couple times, and that's all it takes. Just find him 2 or 3 times in that mid game.
How often has the hero been solo there for Team Spirit? They spot collapse. They could hit the hook on him. Oh, he's just too fast with the haste rune.
Yeah, that's really difficult to land.
You could have pulled them away from Yatoro.
17k lead.
But as it stands, 30 seconds left until Roshan switches over to the other side. I mean, this it looks
I'm not
like
sure,
it'll
guys.
be
I think
delayed
Crystalis has
enough
to come up
that
pretty
Team
clutch
Spirit
to
will
win
no
this
longer
one.
Be able to play around their outpost.
It's favorable for MOUZ, for sure. Spirit trying to make a move before they can just set up on that upper half of the map. Would love to jump this Pudge, take him out without buyback, find the Furion at the start of the fight. Do not want to run into the Tide first. That's probably the only target you are not going to be happy to see if you run up a hill or something like that.
A little late to go for the Wisdom Shrine contest, but they may still find somebody as they sneak up the side of the map here.
It's a risky smoke for Spirit. You don't know the exact
Okay, mid one
buyback
will barely
situation going
live.
into the Radiant outpost.
He needs BKB. I
You
don't know how
where
they
the
can play.
vision is in terms of these high ground wards. There's a lot that can go wrong for you in this type of fight.
Yeah, he needs a really good jug ult. He needs 2 gold jug ultis. Oh, this Omni's good! Oh, you can get a clip right. Because there's good stuff happening. Wow. It's just about to come up now, because I think I'm a bit ahead of you. It's at like 35. Oh my god, they're killing everyone.
Triple kill for Crystalis and Celery hit a godlike cookie.
What the fuck? They just killed everyone.
God, that might have been one of the best cookies, just to try and save himself.
Okay, we need a
in terms
replay
of
on
the way
that. That
they
was
just
crazy.
stunned their whole team.
His Omni
We
Slash
gotta
just
go
killed
in on
everyone.
this. And what did I say right before that fight, Austin? A lot can go wrong off of this play. A lot can go
Okay,
wrong.
let's
You're
see,
going
they go
deep into
here.
their side of the map, on their outpost,
Holy
on their
fuck, the
vision.
cookie actually stunned like 3
This
heroes.
is probably not what they had in mind, but that is just a beautiful setup.
Oh my
there.
god, that was so
You
bad
could
by
not
Spirit.
set up a better opportunity for Crystalis.
They just did
3
pop the
heroes
BKBs.
jumped into a stun. It's
They're actually
the
back.
perfect setup for Omni
What the
Slash.
fuck?
Spirit trying to be disciplined, trying to hold the BKBs till when they need them, end up losing both of their high damage cores without dealing a single blow. And that is an Aegis onto this Juggernaut. That is Crystalis at the top of the net worth chart. And that is this game completely flipped.
Bit one. Jumped by the 2 supports here. They didn't have the damage for that one. Rethinking their lives a little bit. His mid one still had a BKB anyway. So this is just going to be them giving mid one more vessel charges, more kills, more golden experience for MOUZ. As they have now just clawed back.
Snap stun
A
triggers instantly, you get stunned
15,000
mid-jump.
net worth lead from
Yeah,
Team
it actually-
Spirit has now been
that really
decimated to
fucked Spirit in
5K,
that fight.
and it's gonna go farther down.
Is this what this team does?
Oh my god. They're
Just
going
so
high
good at
ground.
taking those fights, whether they're ahead, whether they're behind. Find that little opening.
Okay, they have 20 talent on Jug, Butterfly,
so
Abyssal Blade, Healing Wand, and Banner. This is Banner with double Siege Wave.
Almost level 25. He has overtaken this KheZ.
They're gonna make the jump on him.
I think mid one just giga fucked up. Didn't he just insta dive for no reason?
Mid one's almost safe with his BKB. He can't get out of this one. They actually finish off this Nature's Prophet, and now they go
Wait,
back to Crystal's, but he got the slash and he bursts down
Yatoro is dead.
The first life was fine, but they ran out of stuns
Ru
for the
is
second one, and now
dying.
Crystal
He
is
got
going to
hooked.
work with his basher, his Abyssal, and now the cookie straight onto him. Collapsed in trouble. Another bash would be the death of a warrior. Even better hits all three. Oh, beautiful damage from Boom. Almost just took out Laurel. That could have been the
Did
end
they
of
just
the game
lose?
right there. In fact, it might still be.
What the fuck?
MOUZ have made the call. They're going for throw.
Oh my god,
No
this
buyback
is...
on this KheZ Yatoro. He was all in.
They're gonna regret this play, though.
I don't think they can kill anyone. They have Healing Ward.
A Healing Ward staying alive, keeping Boom up.
You had to hit it 3 times, Laurel.
But he can't afford to get too close to this Juggernaut.
Who bought back? Mid one bought back.
Jug's damage is out of control right now. And they want
Yeah,
as much
Luna.
as they can get here, but they will not be going
It
for
was
that game
painful.
and
I think
it's gonna
painful
take
does
a
not
long time
describe
to
what we
spawn.
watched.
Oh, this could have been a do or die moment. It is so high risk
This
going
is
for that throne.
disastrous.
But they made the call, a safer, more conservative play here. Just take the 2 lanes at Barracks. Maybe they can go. Well, still the tier 2 and top 2.
This is going to be an awkward situation.
Will they
How
go?
hard do you push it here against the Storm with the base defense?
They want to
They're
force
not
the
killing mid
action.
one, are they?
Don't let him
He just
retreat.
bought back.
Not yet
Good
anyway.
work, kid.
15 seconds till Yatoro's back up. Mid one in some trouble with the BKB still on cooldown. Working on him. Raul's committing. He wants to go for
This
it.
team fight is
Cookie
really
help him out, but
strange.
it's not
Okay,
away.
mid one just
There's
die
too
back. That's
much
pretty
mobility
fucking
on the
bad.
side of Team Spirit.
Laurel,
They
get out.
Catch up to him. No teleport away. Laurel can't make it. A grab from Yamage.
How did Laurel die there?
He's gone to back up from Team Spirit. Yatoro will now rejoin his teammates. Ru is coming up in a second here.
That's enough of a defense because you have to buy back
Wow,
on
this
the
game is
Storm.
crazy.
MOUZ are not going to push it here. But the economic damage has been severe. You're now up 4K from being down almost 20 in the course of feels like 5 minutes or less.
45,
This game just absolutely crumbled for Spirit.
45.
Unfortunately, no bottle on the team to hold on to that amp damage. Crystallis will grab it. Level 25s for Tidehunter and the Juggernaut.
Big
Oof.
now. I mean, you have so much more lockdown to play with now between the Anchor, the Hex, the extra
Courier
ravage
one.
duration off the
I mean,
talent.
this
You get the
buyback by mid one
refresher
just now
on
was
the
a
side.
bit strange.
You have the
Because he
Abyssal on
put
the
himself
Jug.
out of the game for so
These
long.
fights are no longer safe for the Storm Spirit. They're no longer safe for the KheZ as we've seen.
Like, imagine
It's
how
crazy that,
much gold he could have farmed if he didn't buy back and he had been able to farm on the map.
And mid one's Nature's Prophet is only level 23. It's because in every fight, he is the first target so
Oh,
often.
he had
for
Scotty
Team
on
Spirit.
Jugger.
Oh, he's the sacrificial lamb every single time. I mean, this Furion's going to go down. There's no question about it. He's the biggest target in terms of the easiest hero to take down for the
I like
damage.
his build a lot on Jugger. I think it's perfect, actually.
Did die back in that fight, so
I guess the
again,
next thing you
Furion,
do is you eat
he's
your
not
eggs
making
and
a
buy
lot of
Blink.
progress here, but he's getting the job done. Yeah.
Another crucial level 25 for the Storm Spirit. Plus
They have
a
Movember
Cycle
as a sponsor. That's fucking
is
funny.
coming up soon.
Not here
So
yet, though.
if MOUZ can force it right now, they won't have to deal with that power spike. But if you end up going, to a point where you have to go high ground against a level 25 Storm Spirit, I mean, it's just a massive pain.
Yatoro's
Feels
KheZ was
MOUZ
good in the early to mid game. I
Rush
think
right
his
now.
late game decision
gotta
making
go
has
for it
not
now.
been very good on KheZ.
Do have the Scotty completed on Crystallis. No
I mean, they're just going high
available
ground.
for
Lotus,
pretty much
Solar,
anybody in
double
this game
siege,
except the
healing
Storm.
ward.
And now they're the ones to employ the Lotus Orb. Daring
Spirit,
Laurel
you guys have to fight.
to try and stop what is Mega Creeps coming in soon. Waller's punch to the quick side device though. Here comes Collapse trying to stop Chrysalis.
think Ru is just dead.
Rolling Thunder. Raps goes out, but they're bursting out the Juggernaut. Juggernaut in trouble. Gotta force down
Oh
the
my
Creeps.
god, he got on me off.
About to over the creeps. He still has a switch slash ready to go, and he's already got some heals up. The healing ward is out, and he keeps them alive. He wants it
Yatoro?
in. Goes for the goal to Yatoro. Not quite enough damage. Echo slashes away, and Team
They got
Spirit back to
Megas.
the ground they go. They lost Ru. They lost their barracks.
Dude,
but they
Crystallis
haven't
was
lost
so
the
close to
game.
dying.
Not yet.
Healing Ward doing so much work in this game. You don't
Oh
have
my
the heroes to go in and
God.
commit the hits to bring it down, and it's just keeping everybody alive. Boom, back in. Hex on Laurel.
MOUZ true to their style. Keep the pressure on
Where are the
them. Don't
couriers?
let Team
To retrieve
Spirit
gem, it's good,
get
but
their breath
scouting?
back under
Wait,
them.
what do you mean scouting with couriers when
You
they're
wanna keep
dead?
pushing here, but you don't have that main Omni Slash. You
There
don't
wasn't like
have
anything to
Ravage.
scout.
Is this the fight you want to take?
Chrysalis says, yeah,
Yeah, no
it's the
BKB
fight
on
I want
KheZ.
to take. Healing ward, they came close, but they didn't kill him last time. He's willing to take that gamble again.
Yeah, you guys can
Without
hear
Rue
the.
this time
Yeah,
to
of course
start
you
the
can hear.
fight. 5 seconds till he's back up.
They can't do anything to the healing ward.
The next item, quick
You got
side
insta-hex.
device.
Oof,
Oh,
good.
the Lotus Sword.
Okay, that was a good
Slice.
Lotus.
That'll keep Laurel alive for now. Tries to get the grab on a Chrysalis, but there goes the spin. Yamich
One is
meanwhile
looking.
takes the jump out of Panto. He's in deep. A snowball on through. Hits onto the Juggernaut. Juggernaut bottle was punched up
Okay,
in the air.
Yamich
but they
fed.
double the
That was a
punch.
pretty
He's gonna
bad
buy
dive.
back. Rue trying to make his way back. An ice path landing on a Chrysalis. He's
Oh my
being
god,
kited
this
around.
fight
It's
is
gonna be Rue.
weird.
Into
Chrysalis,
trouble.
bash.
Not able to finish him off, but Chrysalis, he got up a spin. He stays up
doesn't
through
have
the
Omni.
He's okay
He can
for now,
die.
but a cookie to try and get him away. Your Toro commit.
You die and have time to
Your
micro,
Toro
you can use it
got
on tree line along the
Goes
edges.
carry, can
But
they
for
get
what?
out?
There's nobody
Rue,
there.
He's gonna go down. Your Toro, he's getting lower and lower, but
Oh my
Midway
god, this
right
game
now.
is so
The kids are
strange.
not gonna be good enough. Now they get wiped inside
They got
the Spirit
team-wiped.
base.
Laurel did so much work in this fight.
Wait,
That is why you're scared.
I do
to take
like
fight.
the idea of like you're dead, you can use your career to do something, but like what do you find? You know, I feel like it needs to have like some purpose also.
Gets in there, he deals the damage that
What up,
Spirit
Sigmund?
needs. So much AoE coming out from that KheZ. That was the risk of going for that without the Ravage, without the Omni Slash. Imagine you have those extra tools to put into that fight as they're overextending.
Well, they still
the
have mega
second half.
creeps.
That's the confidence
This is a
you have
crazy
knowing
first game of the
if we
tournament.
take this fight, if this fight extends out of our base, there's not going to be that Ravage to turn the exchange for them.
It's a good song
It's
actually.
another dieback for MOUZ. And this game does not end, even with the Megas. I think they could have played that a little slower. They could have been a bit more patient. They felt the moment they went for the play, but
It
again,
felt a little
Spirit.
discombobulated. It felt like there was not really a focus on what to hit. There was just too much chaos. And Midwan is hitting one target. Crystal is getting kited around. Boom is thinking about trying to kill this Tusk. None of it quite works. And you've put Team Spirit, you back this animal back into a corner, and that's where they're most dangerous.
And look at
You don't have all your buybacks. Your Toro is trying to force it out of you.
Very clutch Broach buy right before that fight. He's thinking, what item can I buy in my base right now to give me a little extra damage? He goes all in for it. It pays off. Now he's the one taking barracks here.
A Revenant's Broach, and he's thinking about Divine Rapier, but they won't be able to get any buybacks out of MOUZ here.
No, you can only get so much. Your position was very tough, but this does open up that Roche potential, which they're thinking about.
Yeah, they can get enough map control.
Wait, so they're up
Roshan
7K?
respawns.
Is Yatoro buying
Actually,
Rapier?
for
Or
Team
did he buy it
Spirit,
already?
It hasn't spawned yet. Rue was sitting
I didn't see
inside
it.
of the pit, hoping, praying that it would come up.
They also
Never
got the
does.
hold
When
the
this game
buyback.
ends, I'm
That was
gonna
the fight.
go
You
a
gotta
few
remember,
minutes
they
AFK,
had
guys,
the
to buy
Storm
coffee.
buyback, didn't have to use it. Yeah. So
Yay,
now you have
coffee
KheZ
for
buy,
my
you have Storm
bulbs.
buy, you have your
Let's go.
Tango buy up in a minute. That makes ending this game a lot more difficult for MOUZ.
This is what an alpha male looks like, guys. Take note. It's me.
A little bit.
It
Now
is
you're gonna
me.
have to continue to scale because this Storm still has 33 galvanized stacks, by the way. Still
They
absolutely
just
have
beta
used the fight,
cucks.
Has that shard, could go
What is
into the
Gaming
Ags.
Malta?
There's the Divine for the KheZ. Yatoro all in once this next Roshan. This is the damage to let him take that fight. On top of the Giant Maul, on top of that level 25 talent with the extra Echo slash attack, this damage just got ramped up by an insane amount here.
And we've all seen it.
Yeah.
We've all seen how these KheZus,
see.
you try and commit, you
Yeah.
try and go for
Oh,
that
I'm dropping
kill.
frames.
If he
Okay, guys,
gets
I'm gonna
off his
put the
ultimate,
Ethernet cable in a
you
moment. I see him
overcommitted
dropping.
to the Raptor dance.
Really gonna jump here. Found the support.
They pick up
Yeah.
Yamich, tries to pull him away though, but now they're both trapped in the shards. A little awkward here, especially against Laurel.
Got
Those
him.
Jets are keeping alive for now. Double Cookie. Cookie almost landing on Laurel. Not quite good enough though. Collapse
Okay,
comes
mid
in,
one
looks to
died.
finish
He has
off,
no
but the rolling
buyback.
thunder should be good enough. With mid one and
This
Celery
game is
down, a
insane.
buyback from one of them. Chrysalis, the rest.
Okay, I think Yatoro's dying. He died. He lost
Rapier.
Rapier.
Boom! The Divine on the ground. Can Chrysalis get to it? No, he's being pulled back by Laurel. They won't let this Juggernaut get to it.
beautiful chain
trying
stun.
to save him out. It's not going to be good enough. A buyback. They commit back in. Rue almost dead. Damage. A run. A force staff down to the low ground.
Okay, I think
There's
my
the regen.
stream
He takes
died.
away
Is it
from
back?
Laurel. A hook goes out. Laurel, no mana. He's down.
Instant
A buyback. Outpost teleports in. A snowball to try and draw a little time, but Crystal is in position. It doesn't matter. With Lotus Sword, they still got the extra heroes to bounce around. Boom, it's
Okay,
almost
it's
dead
back
though.
now.
They got him with Lotus Sword.
What
Bounce
is
back onto
fucking
Laurel.
going on?
But
So they
Laurel,
killed
he's finishing him
Yatoro,
off now,
but
turns
Spirit
to
is still
Sapphire.
alive.
Dodge away on
They're
the
dying.
shot. Oh, wait, the back.
They're
He's
dying.
gotta get out of here. He almost died.
Oh, what a hook. Ah, that's game, I think.
Damn it. A beautiful grab that ensures that MOUZ
Yeah, I'm gonna put in the
can
Ethernet
end
cable.
the game. There's no Laurel, there's no Storm. Storm Spirit, they can't hold it anymore.
Oh, it's over. Crystals, he goes back, picks up the Divine Rapier and sat there that entire fight as no one has the time to go for it. And they're just going to run it down mid. No buybacks available for Spirit on these dead heroes. No buybacks available across the board.
Yamage with just the beautiful game-ending play. And now it's all over. A refresh even available for Boom's Tidehunter. He's got the extra Ravage. It's not needed, though. MOUZ have every advantage in the book. They clot this game back in, and they will finish it. Game 1 goes to MOUZ over Spirit.
Man, what a game from this squad. I think there were a lot of questions. How strong is this MOUZ team? How much, in terms of their performances, is going to translate to big moments, to big lands, against the top dogs, against the top teams when it counts? I think this game proves they are absolutely the team that they think they are, and the team that a lot of people thought they were in terms of building their fan base over the last 2 months.
Ethernet cable is plugged in.
Do not give up, and they punch so hard together at the right moments. Like, that is what impresses me about this squad. Whether they're from behind or from ahead, they know when their moment in that game is, and they make it work.
And they made it work here. A massive comeback in game 1 by MOUZ.
This game 1 delivered on all fronts, from rampages to buybacks. It felt like we were just getting treated, and it's only a game 1 in a best of 3. MOUZ having that big clutch comeback for themselves in Missouri.
Yeah, that was a banger of a start to Blast. I mean, the game looked a bit dull at one point. I mean, we thought it was pretty much over. I think everybody did, and then suddenly that comeback, and it became kind of crazy in the end there. Yeah.
Again, we keep praising MOUZ, the amount of games that they've played, right?
That's
all the games they've played so far,
game.
7.39, they've not had a single comeback over 10,000.
Yeah, what
right?
that
Their
was
best comeback
actually
was
crazy.
in like the 5,000.
Why am I still
the fact
stopping
is, like, they are not
frames?
really
Let
a
me
comeback
double-check
team.
into
They get
this.
to their arena, game
I
1
see
against
that there's
Spirit,
lag
well,
going on.
16,000 goal comeback, like for the first time for this roster. Like, it was an incredible game from them.
No, I think it's a great sign. It's very easy to crumble in this position, especially against a team like Spirit on stage for the first time in a long time. And they show that resilience and they bounce back in front of the crowd, I think is a great sign for them, honestly, and shows a lot of life for, you know, their hopes not only for this series, but for the rest of the
1
tournament.
second, guys. I'm
It
checking
does feed
something.
into what we were saying as well when it comes to Spirit. This
Turning off
team
Wi-Fi
felt like
should
they were
hopefully not
inevitable
disconnect me.
direction for themselves. They were 15k up. It felt like they were ready to start pushing high
did
ground,
kill
and it
me.
was just one small falter, Misery, that ended up in being this position where you're all vying for buybacks. You're all trying to get an advantage when it comes to a team fight.
Yeah, it felt like it was a bit rushed. They go on the, they didn't have vision. They just kind of jumped, and the snap gets his cookie off and stuns 3 heroes into Ravage and Omnislash, right? MOUZ looked kind of, they looked like they didn't have much play at that point. You know, Spirit kind of gave it to them. I think if you want to criticize them a bit at that moment, I think they were perhaps thinking also, like we were, that the game was over. They just needed to like run in there and claim the win.
But that was also our reaction when we were standing up here watching.
For sure, for sure.
I mean, you love to see the energy in the crowd. I think this is an awesome game, and I think
I think we're back now.
To piggyback off the point of Spirit not quite looking the same, I think a kill score like this, 48 to 38, that's not a Spirit game. Like, Spirit is methodical when you think of
That's
that.
true, actually. Spirit have less kill
They
games
give up
usually.
very few kills. They get some kills. They build a lead. They hit a timing and they end the game. That was not. This is madness.
I mean, but you praise them on decisions that they make, right? The fact is, when they go for the play and they don't get the play, they lose the 16,000 lead. Roshan was available, within a minute later, right? A Spirit of the past, they're not taking that fight. They're choking at the map. They're looking for a pickoff. They're going Roshan. The fact is, they're going for the skirmishing move, which is like an identity shift for Secret. I do it all the time. I'm really sorry, Secret. I'm really sorry, Puppy. I don't mean to talk about you right now. I meant Spirit. But at the moment, they're not doing the Spirit plays of the past because I think, they are not meant to be that aggressive. They're meant to think about the big picture stuff.
I think that being said, though, they played really well the first 30 minutes.
They
right?
did.
They actually played super well together. They outclassed MOUZ by a big margin, I would
Always
say.
feel like
They
KheZu is
were
a
always
fake carry.
more
It's a
numbers, and
strange hero. I don't know
They just make that one slip up. And
how to go about
MOUZ
it.
are so aggressive. They don't mind buying back. They don't mind going for these tier 2s, going for the push. You see them hitting the throne, even without the Ravage, without the Omnislash. So they are just a team that you cannot make these mistakes against.
The
They're
fan
gonna
reaction
pounce
is
and
really
take advantage
funny.
of it.
Yeah, you talk about the aggression. I mean, we got to see a Nature's Prophet
That's really funny.
rampage before at the 8-minute mark, Quinn. Like, how many times have you ever experienced that, not only as a player, but like a viewer too?
Yeah, that's definitely the earliest rampage I've ever seen. That's kind of ridiculous. And I think to highlight Mid One's play this game, he had a pretty, it was bizarre. And a bad early game into like a 8-minute rampage into then dying like 10 times in a row and being like 6-10 to then winning the game and having a ton of impact. It was like a very back and forth game, but I think it speaks loads in his favor that he's able to take this game and win this game where he has this 10 deaths. He has this, you know, this sort of
this
weird
mid one,
ramshackle game. I think a lot
this
of
mid one
players,
gameplay
when they
was
start
kind of
dying
something.
like this, they feel that chokiness and they die more and they have low impact. But he had a bunch of deaths, but still super
The
high
what?
impact, and it felt like he was all over the
Yeah,
place.
Yami's kind of
thing
owned.
about this Nature's Prophet
Oh, what
being
up,
on
Fluky?
a mid one and talking about how many
They
games
actually
MOUZ has played
won.
since
It was
post-TI. Nature's Prophet has been one
kind
of
of
the
a
most
crazy
dominant
game.
heroes that they've been able to win with. They played with it 13 times.
7-minute
previous
rampage
to
on
this
Nature's
game,
Prophet
12 wins on it,
into
9 games in a row, and it feels like
sucking a
Spirit
lot.
just willingly gave it to them. They were able to first pick, open
But then
up a
Spirit
draft
were
with it,
super
and it
far
was
ahead,
so
and then
key
they
to them being
super
able to win
threw
here, team.
in the enemy
Yeah, I think
triangle.
you guys were also mentioning it in the agreement, the idea of, you know, confidence, right? That you want MOUZ to be able to play the heroes that he wants. Spirit often gives those concepts away to enemies, and I think for MOUZ, there's maybe a key factor in why they're able to win out this game, right? They weren't having to overthink on how do we get this niche hero into a winning position. When you've played that many games on Nature's
What can
Prophet and
outcarry
you
a
truly
6-slot
understand its
jug?
strengths and weaknesses,
I mean,
it just takes that one fight to buy back to TP.
I think there's still
globally.
quite a few,
Again,
because
we've
it's
seen
less
Nature's
about
Prophet.
like 1v1,
It's a very good
like
hero
who
in the
outcarries
correct
Jug
hands. Other
1v1.
teams, it looks really bad on,
Because
but
there's
for-
just a lot
for
of
MOUZ
stuff
in
that
mid
actually
one,
counters
any minute
Jugger.
you know something can happen.
Like
I think it's also
auras,
interesting to how the game developed and how it ended
armor,
up, right? Like I
Lotus
was ready to come in
orbs,
here talk about how
and so on.
maybe the Furion has his weaknesses too because he's always ready to TP, but that leaves his other heroes on the map kind of getting outnumbered. Like we're gonna see maybe in some of the clips as well. But I think we were also gonna talk about how Tusk looked so strong with the support and with the mid, just
Yeah,
running
MOUZ
around
did
killing
win.
everybody.
Kind of banger.
I mean, we see it here. They jump the Tidehunter. Furion cannot TP in here. They're all full HP, right? So now you're getting outnumbered. You're losing a bunch of heroes here. And just in general, it felt like Furion did not have the impact it wanted. Normally, you want to have the number on the Team Spirit, but they were always more. They were always making the first jump. But yeah, I think that's still a very valid point going into potentially the next game, and part of the reason why they were able to give away Furion and feel good about it.
Yeah. Critically, I think for MOUZ is they won this game through like a magical moment, right? That one fight. That doesn't happen every single game. So for MOUZ, they do still need to rework a lot of their early game, how they want to approach Spirit. Because Spirit, they should have won this game. This felt like it was 100% meant to be their win.
Do you
Why
feel
is
like the
Penguin getting
adjustments a little
picked
bit
despite
easier
low
than
win rate?
on the side of Spirit?
I think it's interesting. You can take it
It's
a
a
couple of ways.
good
You can look at
hero.
it and say
It's a
how
good
we gave it
laner.
Furion, it's easy for them. We were winning.
And it flexes.
And if they didn't
It
have
can be
Furion,
mid.
the game would have
It can be
snowballed.
offlane.
Snowballed. It would have been easy.
Right,
And
so
you
this
can
is just that
also
one thing.
Yeah, and you can also say that we were beating it. It was easy. You know, the game was free. It was our win. We just messed up, and you can take it both directions. So I think it's really interesting to see after big throws like this, which direction do they go? Do they double down on their guns and say, nah, we had the right idea. We just need to clean up the play a little bit.
Crystal
Or
did
you,
learn
do you
from his
rethink and you're like,
XG game.
maybe we
Yes.
should make it easier on
I mean, I think
ourselves, or we
everyone
should ban
learned a
their
lot
comfort, or,
from
you know, there's-
Ahmed
I think
playing
there's
Jug.
probably pretty heated discussions going on backstage because I think these are things that people have very strong opinions about. Should we leave the stuff? Should we play against the stuff? And you have to be aligned on that front because it's like,
Okay, guys,
you know,
I'm
it's very
gonna
pivotal for the
AFK
next
10
draft.
minutes.
Yeah, the
Time to
Nature's
get
Prophet being
coffee.
comfort, the Pudge as well. We also mentioned that one before this. But the Juggernaut being the overall last pick for the side of MOUZ. Comfort for them, still did so much. Maybe not the most impactful spell when it comes to Omni/T because it has some question marks about its interactions.
Yeah, this is another official application. Valve, if you're listening, with a looming patch on the way. We saw during the group stage how Juggernaut was literal garbage against MOUZ, and here we see the same thing again. Juggernaut comes in using an iconic, archaic legacy spell like Omni/, but it gets cancelled because of what? One KheZ spell in the wrong way and it goes the wrong position. Juggernaut, his ultimate, yeah, good luck. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't, but it's not through the player's control. It's because the game's all janky and Omni/ is a spell of the past. So please, 7.4, can we have a little look at Omni/? Because yeah, it's pretty rough.
That's why KheZ is OP, guys. You just disjoint every possible spell out there.
That's right. That's right. No, I mean, we talk about the KheZ, but this is Yatoro's first KheZ game in an official. I've actually never seen the guy really play it in pubs either.
Okay.
So it's interesting to me they take it in a 16-17 slot. Yatoro, a player who likes to have counterpick, to like to have the great game matchups. MOUZ respond with Tide, which is a hero that is like a lot of people are responding to KheZ with it. You can purge the katana stacks and you know, survive his nutso psycho combo. And so it's interesting to me that Spirit choose to do that, to pick Yatoro here. He hasn't, you know, played in officials yet, and also blind, you know, allowing the other team to counter. It's just not something that I think you typically see from Spirit.
But the lane also didn't go too well for the Tide, right?
Yeah.
Like the KheZ had like a 13-minute Battle Fury. He opted to go for the farming build rather than the Falcon blade into the Desolator that we see other players do, specifically Pure from Tundra. Might see that later in the tournament, but yeah, I think for Yatoro at least, it's Because he had the Jakiro, I don't think he minds it. If he had a different 5 position, you're probably not blind picking your carry like that. So yeah, I think Yatoro's showing that he can play KheZ, but also in a different way to all the other KheZ players.
I think also going back to the Omnislash, right? That was a pretty big moment for a spell to miss like that, right? Because that looked like a clean kill onto KheZ, and then MOUZ potentially snowballs with the Fury and with the Juggernaut, but instead, Team Spirit wins a big fight there, and suddenly they are the ones in the driver's seat. So yeah, we could talk about the Fury again, like if they win this kill on KheZ and then snowball with the Fury, maybe Fury is really a big problem at that point, because this was just a little bit of a beta situation, right?
It was kind of nice though that we got to see that, because it made it feel like that comeback, that magical moment, right? That Cookie coming out from Celery, and from there they're able to transition into getting Aegis. Then you're able to get the bottom lane of Rax, you force 2 buybacks, you get mid lane. It felt everything just off of that one Cookie, this one fight that we're witnessing.
He started it, he's a position 5, he's farming the Ancients at the 35-minute mark, then he's hitting the Cookie to run away, and then he hits. Of course, when you look at that highlight, you could argue he's just trying to run away, and then Spirit maybe misexecute by jumping on it at the same time, getting accidentally stunned, but I think the fact that MOUZ took that one fight, instantly get every single element of comeback. The Roshan, the tier 1 tower, they kill Panto at the tier 1 tower to then go for the tier 2, utilizing killing Panto as well to then go for the, like, everything snowballed beautifully. That other teams maybe weren't as aggressive in that moment. Like maybe they go, we can breathe, but they went, oh wait, we're back in the game instantly after one fight.
Yeah, well look, there's no time for breathing here. We just got to keep the action going, and someone bringing us some more action is Slax and Shiva.
Her beautiful smile has carried this Dota scene for more than 30 years. But now, we can see if anyone can smile even more beautifully than our dearest Shiva in this segment that we like to call Smile with Aoife. That's right, absolutely. I found in the crowd some very, very brave gentlemen who will go and try to beat Shiva's iconic smile. Are you ready? Shiva, can anyone beat?
I doubt it, but to be honest, I do have high hopes.
I have very high hopes. Are you ready? Gentlemen, are you ready back there? Shiva, let the audience remember one more time what that wonderful smile is. Do the whole turnaround. Yeah, hit him with the
I didn't do a turnaround.
Just do the turnaround, quick. Oh, shit. They're cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Do the turnaround, it'll help. Our first contender, I do need your help, audience, if you can, okay? Give me a round of applause if you like the smile. 3, 2, 1, flip it around! Okay, oh yeah, the thumb up. That's very good, that's very good. The next smile, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, hit him! Oh dear, oh my, that is a good one. Next, you turn around, I'm telling you! Don't just front face the smile! Okay, he's going for it. 3, 2, 1, go! Go front face, he's laughing, oh my god.
That's
all right.
good, that's not bad.
All right, what?
Laughing is not bad.
You can't laugh during the smile. Okay, 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Look directly at that camera. Oh, the pointed hand. Very, very good. Any more smilers? No?
No. Chillax, it's time for something a little bit more serious. Guys, we'll be back with the draft after this.
Shiver wins.
Hello and welcome to Blind Ranking Yatoro's hairstyles. Okay, we have Bald Toro. He won TI, he beat me, sad times. So I might rank that low because I hate his guts because he kicked me out of TI, that's mean. I'm gonna put it at 1. I don't think there's anything cooler than Bald Toro actually. Next we have Cruella DeVille. I would not leave your Dalmatians near this man. Not personally a look I'm a big fan of. It's a little edgy, a little scary core. I'm gonna put this at like, we'll say 7. And then we have KheZ. KheZ is kind of funny. He's also drinking coffee and looking very intently at someone or something. I would not be one of the things he's looking at. Let's say KheZ is a 5. Then we have just normal Yatoro. Just normal, he's just vibing, he's looking into the camera. You know, he could be walking on the street and I wouldn't notice him. He's not KheZ, he's not Bald, he's not Cruella DeVille. So we'll say like it's like a 3. And then we have like, yeah, it's like Pink Toro. I don't know, he's like fairy tale Yatoro almost. Let's say 4. Oh, it's like young Toro. Okay. He had like the aura, he's fresh into the scene, fresh off Yellow Submarine, fresh off the boat. I'm gonna say young Toro is 2. Young Toro is 2. This is like K-pop Demon Hunters Toro. So I'll say Demon Hunters Yatoro is a 6. And 8 is like Rooster Yatoro. Like he's gonna wake me up in the morning. If I want to farm, this is waking me up in the morning for sure. And 8's the only thing I've left, so Rooster Yatoro goes at 8. Coggle doodle doo.
welcome to the Game 2 draft of MOUZ versus Spirit. I'm joined with Quinn. One question, straight away, Quinn. If you're Spirit and you lose in that capacity, we spoke about the options and changes. What is one change that you make?
I think you consider your second phase ban differently. Actually, I think the first phase bans are okay, and I think it's okay to give Nature's Prophet again. Second phase, they have this weird Pugna ban, and to me, it's kind of nothing, because I feel like Celery is going to play one of his strong laner 5s no matter what, so the ban feels a bit redundant to me. I actually would like to see maybe more of the Tide ban, or banning out Crystallis hero, you know, preemptively for the later phase, but this banning the Celery hero to me feels a bit like, why?
And Spirit, iconically, are quite a team that doesn't like over-respect in the first phase bans, right? Sure, like they do in the Huskar here, but would you then, do you think they're going to care about Pudge? I don't think they're going to suddenly ban it out, but do you think they just fully ignore it and we just run back another, Yamich gets access to it? Like,
yeah, I think they don't care. I don't think they should care either, to be honest. Like, Pudge is a Pudge. Like, Yamich is very good at the hero. I don't think anyone else can make it look like him, to be honest. In pro games, we haven't seen it.
We're back in business.
But at the end of the day, it's just a guy. And I think, we've seen it from other games. When he doesn't get Pudge, he's going to play Tusk or Clock or some other melee 4 instead. And to me, they're all somewhat similar, so what's the point?
You do see it. Okay.
I mean, we'll see what route they end up going, if they go for the Nature's Prophet, if they go for something else.
Thank you, Siggy.
So Spirit's actually first pick this game, whereas they were second pick last game. The Tusk is, it's interesting. They do leave Nature's Prophet again, I believe. So we'll see if MOUZ opts to take it again, or if they want a different response.
First pick Tusk.
Yeah, again, critically just promoting the Tusk to a first pick for them is already quite a show of respect, I think. And again, I'm still kind of a little bit jarred coming into this, because Spirit's draft and play, you look at the first 35 minutes, exceptional. Everything you could praise for a team, they had, right? It's just that one choice of the fight over Roshan, and it really did, you know, thwart things.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they first picked Tusk. Compared to, like, they could have picked Timbersaw. Timbersaw is a hero that's great against Nature's Prophet. And shown to be very hard to punish. Almost every team is first picking it. And so it's really weird to me that they're opting to, like, Tusk is quite blasé. Like, I think they could have gotten a second phase very easily. So they first pick it is just, I don't really understand.
But is it more about hiding your cards a little bit, right? Because Timbersaw, you know roughly what it's countering the type of game plan it's doing. But Tusk, you can play an aggressive game through laning phase, or a defensive game through pulling waves. Like, it sets you up for a lot of more kind of styles of draft compared to others. Like, do you feel like Spirit is maybe just holding some more information to their chest?
Potentially. I think it's against some teams I could see, but against MOUZ, it's maybe a bit unusual, because I don't think they're a huge counter-picking team, apart from mid one. Like, the rest of them are just going to play their heroes straight up. Like, there's not much counter-picking here or there, whereas, you know, mid one will do some counter-picking. So I think mid, you need to hold a little bit, or you need to pick something very solid. Where, I mean, but they have the Nature's Prophet, right?
So
That's almost certainly just mid, so you've already sort of got that
I mean, these first phase bans are interesting. This is all just because they want Nature's Prophet, I think. The Primal and the DK.
You have to flex it between multiple roles?
I could see it. Either that, or maybe they have some different, you know, mid Nature's Prophet hero that they want against that. I think Queen is something that's pretty good against Nature's Prophet in the game. Although the lane can be, you know, a bit back and forth. I think they'll generally, when they see Nature's Prophet, they're going to want something elusive. They went for the Storm last game. They had a Pango as well. Like, that is typically what counters Nature's Prophet, is heroes in lanes that are hard to gank, because the hero from mid does not want to sit around and farm. He's very weak when he gets ganked in these, like, mid fights. He wants to be porting somewhere else, getting the barrier, and you know, outnumbering people.
And we already saw how Spirit was able to outnumber a lot of MOUZ in the previous game, right? The idea that I feel like the second and fourth minute of the game, MOUZ had the numbers advantage in the early moves. As soon as you broke to like 6 to 12 minutes, every highlight is Spirit bringing 3, 4, 5 heroes to a fight. And I hope MOUZ identified the need to have not so static side lane heroes. I don't want to see a Tide and a Jug in the same draft, specifically against Spirit, because they can't really free up their lane to make these big sweeping map moves, right? Like, a Tide can TP mid and Ravage, but he kind of wants to sit back and farm, right? Do the ATF style of, you know, be top net worth, Tide the unkillable. So I'm hoping MOUZ at least identify a need of respecting that pacing that Spirit is bringing to the series.
Yeah, I'm honestly very curious to see what route Spirit goes down, what core they choose to take here. They banned the Pugna again, which I don't necessarily agree with, but for whatever reason, they've decided that this is a pivotal hero for MOUZ, that, you know, the Snapfire is not as good of a replacement. And I feel like MOUZ is just going to pick Pudge. We've talked about it before, but MOUZ is very much a team that sticks to their guns. They've got their heroes, and they're going to pick their heroes, and you need to beat their heroes. And you can maybe argue one way or another about how strong the heroes actually are if the draft holds water, but whether you like it or not, they're picking them.
Again, it's pretty much Spirit just saying
What a
we
coffee
don't
slam.
have any issues with draft from the previous game, and clearly their conversation after the game one ending that way was just, guys, we need to just be more decisive in that mid game, and we might just see an identical draft pattern unfold here, right? Spirit run back with a Pangolier and just
Yeah, I'm not sure.
show us that development of game 2 rather
I'm
than
confusion.
drafting any different.
It is very possible. I think this situation probably bodes better for Spirit than like being first pick in this situation. I think it's better than second pick.
Yeah.
Because if they pick this Pango here, Pango is a great matchup against Nature's Prophet mid. It's
Oh,
totally
they're
a chill
good.
lane.
We're
So
chilling.
you can very easily put
We're
in
watching
mid,
some
and now you're
Blast
in the
Dotes.
position
They
where
just have the
Chrysalis
same heroes
or
again.
Boom don't get
Actually,
that free
both teams.
counterpick because Pango is a flex. So now what are you picking 16, 17 if you're MOUZ?
You have
Because
Nature's
Mid
Tusk.
one is already going to be the Nature's Prophet most likely.
You have Nature's
So their
Pudge
last
and you
pick
have
is,
Pango
I
Tusk.
think probably weaker.
I mean, they're gonna pick Panto's hero now.
I'm ready to get surprised by Jakira. Wow, Spirit picked the Jakira, crazy.
Yeah, I think it's very likely
Crazy.
to pick something like that. I don't see a reason why they would adapt unless they want to put like maybe Tusk 5.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
pick
you
a
could
4
put
hero,
Tusk 5.
or support that can flex a little bit to keep their lane options open. You typically want to either put Tusk in the off lane or you want him with a ranged carry. You don't want melee carry plus Tusk very often. Okay, yeah, so I think that is actually a hero that they're willing to put in the safe lane.
Hoodwink
So
is not bad.
doing that sort of keeping the supports open and maybe keeping their lane.
You get
countering
easy
options
stuns
open.
against
That's
Sprouts.
fair. But it's still the same identity.
Pudge is
as
low
the last game,
armor.
right? The idea that you have two supports that want to be aggressive together. You've got the combination of Tusk tag team with the Hoodwink, really good damage. And so overall, Spirit lanes will feel the same. Early map play will feel the same. They are going to be able to contest runes
He did
and be
lose some
very,
weight.
very
You're
skirmishy
right.
once more.
Yeah, for
Mouse
sure.
now, will they
Oh,
show any
what up?
pivot, really?
Yeah, no, he definitely
Yeah, I mean,
lost
they
some
went for
weight.
the Tide last game.
We have a
Very
new
likely
chatter
to
on
pick that
YouTube,
blind,
muchachos.
especially
Henry
stuff like Curse of
Bottomsworth.
the Fool,
Hello,
that would
Henry
be
Bottomsworth.
A bit crazy.
Can I
so you
eat your
wonder what
picklebackle?
core they're gonna go for. They could look for something like the
What's up, brother? What's up, YouTube?
hero that they've prioritized quite a bit, but I don't think it's
Sunday Rose
particularly
and
good
Long
against
Buckbeak
Pangolier. I think
Picklebackle.
the lane can be rough.
What's up, King?
There's a
What's
lot
up,
of kiting
Vio?
available with the supports as well.
I've
It
seen your
can
name
be quite
before.
annoying.
Maybe you were
Yeah,
here
a lot
last
of
time when I
physical
streamed.
damage too. And I think when you've got Nature's
It's a
Prophet
cool name.
Pudge, you
Vio.
want some spells in your team. You want some team fight. and
Vio.
you want some,
They
could look for the Snapfire again. You could, like the Tide worked very well.
was
for
on
them
your Twitch
last game,
stream
so I think
before.
they're gonna
Okay,
want to
see,
find
there
a
we
hero
go.
that sort of supplements what
Show
the
us the
Tide
entire
gave them
order
because
to
they've got no
another
team
day.
fight
What
right now.
day
They
is
just
it?
have
We're on
skirmish,
Friday, huh?
Sort of weird ganking heroes.
And normally I'd be talking about like Dawnbreaker for Boom in this position, but the fact is, it's like, I'm still not seeing the draft feel good around it. They don't have that hero that wants to be in the middle of the fight initiating. Prophet wants to TP into an engagement rather than lead the fight, and they do go for the Christmas Monkey King.
I like that.
Yeah, of course, mid one still will happily play it if it's a good mid lane Monkey King game. So the Nature's Prophet and Monkey King will be kind of flexing to the very end of the draft. They do have last pick on MOUZ, but they are trying to at least present a more aggressive tone with their heroes, right? Like their lanes, you get a little bit of gold.
It should be
6-7 minutes, you're
VO.
gonna be breaking around the map, looking to make these moves.
Not
so I
YouTube
like the fact that
chatters.
MOUZ have at least,
The
freed
Titanic
up some of their
swim team,
cores
that's
to be a
so
bit
funny
more,
name.
active thinking.
Hello, Mr.
absolutely. I
KheZu.
think
Just
if you
wanted
look
to
at
say I love the
MOUZ's
new
heroes,
podcast. You always
they're
have
very-
great questions
they're
for the
very
guests. Thank you,
snowbally, where I think
Suzu.
last game they had Kisses, they have Tidehunter, they have Omnislash, they have more team fight.
You guys will
I think this game,
love
if
the
they
next
were to
guest.
do poorly in
The
lane,
next two
it would
guests,
look a
actually.
lot worse than the last game. Last game there was some hope, Even though the game
Yeah,
was
we
not
have
in a great
two
spot,
Poggers
there
guests.
was a little bit of hope. This game they have Disruptor.
The
2,
next
who was
one, I mean, the
famous
podcast is already
AD
ready,
from
but we're
behind
finishing
against
it. Like
Wrangler,
we're
who's gonna buy
polishing
Shard,
it.
Tusk, who can snowball. Like, to
How
be
are
honest,
things?
this
Man,
Disruptor
things are
pick is
great.
very
The next
strange to me. I mean,
episode.
it's a good lane with Monkey King. It's a classic lane where you can run people down. I imagine they'll put Pangolier mid.
It's ready, but I don't know yet when we will post it because I'm fixing some like thumbnail and overlay stuff.
Trying to force the flex, right? They have ultimate last
So
pick, you
it
pick
should be
Shot
very
Monkey
soon.
King, it's a bad Pangolier offlane
Love
game.
your
You
recent
now
consent.
force him
I'm
towards mid,
consent.
then
I don't know what the
Spirit
fuck I
reveal
read it
their
like
offlane,
consent.
MOUZ utilize
Content.
last pick to then punish it, right? Like,
I
it's a way to
appreciate
make
it.
feel confident in the draft, and
Do you do
for
everything on
anything,
your own?
MOUZ is
No. No, I would probably
confident with
kill
how they
myself
draft.
if I
They want
did.
to win their lanes. They want to be aggressive. I am scared for them. If they have the same game state at 20 minutes where they're behind, like you mentioned, these heroes won't function the same way. Disruptor needs to then suddenly get an
I have a lot of
accurate
help
support
from
role. It's unlikely.
Mano,
You need,
from
the
my
ingredient
girlfriend.
jar, you
Helps me a
need
lot
time.
with
Yeah, I
like
think for MOUZ,
structuring and making
they
it
wanna
better.
win their lanes. After that,
Before she also did the videos, like the editing. Now I have an editor who helps me.
And I think the
And I reached
Beastmaster
out
pick
to
fits
another
very well
person
into,
for like
sort of fixing
thumbnail
some of
and
the
like
issues
an
Spirit
overlay
had
for
last
the
game, where they might
podcast.
be going a bit too kill hungry. I think the early game was great, but
Any
at some
comments on
point
the draft?
They forget about the objectives.
Yeah, okay,
When you
so
look
the
at this
start
game
was
for
very
some purely
similar.
hero matchups, it's a great Beastmaster game. It's good against all
I like
four
the Monkey
heroes,
King pick
and it
quite a
gives
lot
them that
because it's good against
Roshan and
Pango and you
structure,
can
and it's
semi-put
also
it into
still a
it.
potential flex,
The problem
so
is, I
they
think
can-
this
they can switch things
Beastmaster
around.
But you say flex, right? We know that Pangolier into Monkey Disruptor is a hard lane. but Pangolier into Monkey King mid lane 1v1 is also a very hard lane.
Yeah.
Would you
This
rather sacrifice
Beastmaster
mid
18 is
Pango,
the strongest
have a
pick of this draft right now.
low-level, low-roaming mid laner, or you put the Pangolier to off lane and then have Beastmaster, which I believe
Like this
farms quite
Beastmaster
nicely
is
against
crazy.
mid Monkey.
It's
not as if
super
a
good against all these
disastrous
4
matchup.
heroes.
Like which Pangolier
None of
do you
them
wanna
deal
see
with
the mid or the
summons.
off
None
lane?
of them control
I mean, the
areas
thing is,
very
I don't
well,
think
and
Laurel
none of
is
them
beast
lane well
well, and I
into
don't think
Beast
it would
either.
fit their team either. Like the hero's very farmy, it's very carry oriented, and that's just not how Laurel typically functions on this team, except on like Sniper or something like that. So I think it's locked in for Spirit, to be honest. I think it's Pangolier mid, and I think it's Beast offlane.
Okay.
And I also think
that it's just
MOUZ
straight up
don't
Beast offlane.
want Chrysalis on Nature's Prophet. I don't think they've played that much at all. It's almost always been mid when they picked it, and so I think it'll be very strange for both teams. Even though they could, I think both teams could flex. And if either team was like Falcons, say, I think it would be a flex. In this case, I don't really think it is that much.
So I think currently that Spirit
I
are.
just want to double check. The last time that
I think
did
Spirit
play
are
Nature's
happier
Prophet
with the
was
draft.
2 months ago. He's only got 8 games total.
I like their
competitively on the
support duo
hero.
a lot
Yeah.
between
It's not as
Tusk
if it's his,
Hoodwink.
you know, his
They
bread and
can
butter,
like
but
they're very strong.
options there. But with this logic, then
You
yeah,
have
Nature's Prophet
Pango,
goes to mid
who has.
against Pango,
I think it's.
Monkey goes offlane into Beast.
If I look at Spirit's
Yeah, I feel like
draft, I think
name-wise,
all the
Spirit will be
heroes are
happy
super
with that, right?
strong.
We already know.
Have you
Beast
played
plays
Dota
well, like you already
1x6
mentioned.
before? I really like
Moving
it.
into the last phase
Sounds
of
like a
picks,
custom game, or you're
Spirit,
trolling
They
me.
are going to have to pick out of phase, and then MOUZ will then have
Dota
the
1x6.
last pick in the draft to counter everything. So what does
I've heard of
Spirit
Dota
need?
12v12, but not
carry.
1x6.
Oh,
So this I
okay.
don't actually know what it is.
What hero in the carry role do they need?
It's an arcade game mode.
I think
No,
they
I
just
have
want
not
something solid.
seen that.
I could see them pick the KheZu again. I think it's
Maybe after this game
quite
I'll
good
start
against these
the
heroes.
game. I'll check it out.
And a great laner, a great early game hero. Because I think you know,
Coffee
we
in the
talked
morning,
about MOUZ
so
heroes, they
good.
need to be snowballing. So I think if you're Spirit, you should recognize that. You should pick something that is a great lane, can rotate a little bit. You can open up some towers, make some moves, and then suddenly, I don't know if you want to be MOUZ.
Is there enough kiting in MOUZ to stop Spirit going for like a troll warlord? Right, the idea that into Prophet you don't care, you lock onto him. Sure, there's a hook, and you know pre-BKB disruptor can be quite annoying. But do you think that could be an option?
Possibly. I always worry about
Is Misery
Troll when
on
you don't
this
see the
panel
offline
still? Because I
matchup,
haven't heard him
because
talking
there's
forever.
things like the Doom or the Axe that are like relatively hard counters, and so it can. You have a Tusk, and so you have some save, and you have some Roar for some reset. So it's not black and white by any means. It's totally possible.
The reason why I'm going there is like the heroes that you said that counter it also.
Okay, I have not been paying much attention to the next picks. Let's see. So Spirit pick in 5 seconds. So this one I. Ooh, good pick with DA.
Very, very strong laner, of course.
I wouldn't say it is your for fun press your button sort of game mode. The developers take inspiration from 1x6. Actually, I don't know what that
Look at
is.
Darkseer, but the thing is Darkseer doesn't beat
Swapping of
TA
the
in
guard
lane.
also.
It's good in the game, but doesn't beat it in the lane.
What
It
up,
would help with
N6?
some of their
He was
teamfight.
in the panel. I mean, he's in the
There's
panel,
some
but I don't
weird
hear him
stuff
on
that
the
you can-
panel.
People picking against TA sometimes, things like offlane Bat Riot or offlane Defender
Okay,
Answer,
so
but
MOUZ,
that's
what do
not
you
generally
do?
how MOUZ plays, putting boom on heroes like that, and so I'm curious what they'll do, because I do think they can either commit to, okay, we're gonna pick more teamfight, or draft like Black's teamfight, we're gonna pick some teamfight and some scale, or they can full commit to, all right, we're gonna pick lanes and we're gonna try to run you over.
And what I like more Zoo approaches, like Enigma or Lycan. Sure, you got the TA can do well against some
Lycan?
summons early on, but they kind of get to a
I
boiling
do
point where
not
you
like
still lose
Lycan.
your tower inevitably. That then opens up for Prophet to TP in, Monkey to play into it.
Enigma, I don't know. It's a bit
Could be
slow.
options. Okay, I go Junker. I was not really thinking of this hero at all.
No, Sam. It's very strange because it's quite a bad hero against TA. Now, it gives them the teamfight, right? It's that frontliner. It gives them the spells. That is what their draft needs and wants, and I think probably is the safer choice. On the
It's
flip
a sea
side,
land. Maybe that's why
I
they pick
think
Gonka.
Things can turn very sour
On
for
brand.
them, depending how the lanes go. Now, it is going to be the mid-nature's Prophet who is going to gank this Beastmaster.
No, I'm asking.
Like
Yeah, it's a
crazy.
Singapore
And so
land. I
think
thought you were
there
being
is some
funny.
synergy there, and that Monkey's super aggressive safe lane. They have Disruptor, and there's Nature's Prophet TPing. And so while he's going to
200.
vacuum, has a great matchup against these guys. He can get chain gang.
I am worried from outside of lanes where if they aren't winning them, where does their damage come from, right? You need items on mid one, the Vessel on Orchid. You need items on Monkey King, on Kunk to feel tanky. If those items aren't coming to play, it's very simple for Spirit, right? It's play on the tag team of a Tusk or the role of a Pangolier. Beastmaster's taking objectives of like Helm of Dom, Helm of Overlord. It does feel very simple for Spirit to play
Conquer
out a
Pudge
even
lane
to winning laning phase. But
versus
MOUZ on the back
TA
foot,
Tusk.
it is just a waiting game, hoping for the correct fight
That
to
is
present itself.
disgusting.
Yeah, I think there's a lot riding on execution. I think if Spirit is playing well,
X
and
into
they're in
Hook
the zone and
Cinema.
they're doing good things, then I think I would rather be them. Their draft is more stable.
I do not like
They have more consistent options.
MOUZ's
If things
draft.
go,
I
if
think
things go okay, they're in a great spot. Whereas MOUZ, I think if they're playing really well, if they're really on the ball and they're taking it to Spirit, I think they could raffle stomp them. But there's some worries.
Oh, he
there.
will like
Mess
that
up
one
once
when
or
he wakes
twice.
up.
You don't want to be messing up with these heroes.
What's
The
up,
real
Night
question is,
Shroud? Currently on a
let's say it's a repeat of the last
3-stream
game.
streak,
Do you
watching
think MOUZ has
streak.
the correct
Poggers.
tools to make another comeback?
Streak
to do
me?
another game one?
I think it's quite unlikely that they're coming back in this game.
Mr.
So I think
KheZu, when we are
it's,
in game, can you
it's
tell
snowball
us,
or
low
snowball.
MMR players, when the laning phase
Interesting.
ends?
Okay, well, less from us, and
Yeah,
of course, our
we-
beautiful
I
casters
can do that.
should be ready. It will be Cap and SVG once more.
I will say it has a few different things, like
Thank you, Teacup. That's right. Getting into game
you-
2, we
you
are
can,
going to
in a
see
way-
Boom Kunkka.
I think
Now,
you can in a way decide when the laning
we talk
stage
about
ends.
some history. we
Can you
talk
mute
about team
commentators? I
history,
can
we talk
lower
about
them,
player
I
history,
think.
but what about
How about
player
this?
hero history?
Yeah, you
Say
will
there's
also
a
have to ask
player
me
in
again
this
in
game
10
who
minutes,
is
because I
currently
will
on a
forget.
10-game losing
This is
streak,
true.
Going back 3 years.
What up, Catastrophily?
I mean, I'm assuming it's the boom.
Every time I read your name, I don't know why, I just like, I choke. What was the idea behind the Kunkka pick? I think they want some... You want some type of team fight? Real Joker there, yeah. Like, I think what else you have? You have Monkey and you have Nature's Prophet. You have, like, all your heroes are heroes that want to continue going in or go in. So you either need to help them start the fight or help them keep going. So I think both is quite good. The Dire's team damage isn't, like, super high.
Because I agree with Quinn's analysis.
So I think the boat is good.
It fits what they wanted
The
from the pick for their
problem
matchup.
is,
Generally how MOUZ drafts. They're not a huge counter pick team. They'll get some counter pick
I
matchups,
don't
they
like
can
this
get
Kunkka pick very much. I think TA is very good against
what that
Kunkka.
lineup wants to do in terms of how strong that matchup is. But it's gonna
So
run
I can't give you much more.
what Spirit brought to the table.
Whoa, I thought it black screened.
But MOUZ, they faced harder temptations
So I don't
in
like the
game
Kunkka pick that
one.
much.
They were down by so much, they still managed to claw it back.
Kunkka does give them team fight.
Now, going
But I
into
think
game
there
two,
were
can they
heroes
do
that
all
probably
the
did
two-time
similar
TI
things, but
champs?
better. Let me pull up the Dota page, like Dota hero page on my phone. Tide was banned. That would have been a good pick.
As you said, tall order.
Can you
ahead,
turn up mic?
because it's one thing to take
It still needs to be turned up a bit, huh?
It's another to knock them out of the tournament. Yeah, a lot of teams have been
Maybe now it's better.
so you do not want to get
Dun 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 dun.
win, but you want to draw some confidence from it because
Good, yeah, yeah.
you know there's different types of
What are some Kunkka builds? Blade Mail.
you don't.
You can build auras like Crimson Guard.
That was a feel good. That was a
You go the Aghanims later for like the double ship.
Yeah, we didn't play that early game super strong, but we
I think your quality is not on the highest. Oh, you mean on the YouTube stream? Oh, it's yeah, you're right. It's not. Let's do 1080.
10% or lower win rate in that game against a very clutch late game team. and
Just
you
realized I have my browser. Oh, okay. Can you turn around the microphone? How about I shove my microphone in my ass?
games to play with. We already clutched it out once. We can do it again if things go poorly. And hey,
That's me. Dude, it was actually a Dawnbreaker game.
It's not the normal way that MOUZ wins games. In fact, if you look
It was
at
actually a
their
Dawnbreaker
history
game.
for
That's
this
what they should have
season,
picked.
the times that
Dawn
they
into
win
Beast is good.
games past 45
Dawn with
minutes
Monkey
are
Natures is
very
really
rare.
good. That's what their teammates wanted. But maybe the hero's just so bad it's unplayable.
Environment against a team like Team
Wasn't it
Spirit,
banned?
probably one of the
I think
most
Dawnbreaker hasn't been banned in 28 years.
in Dota's history and current ecosystem.
You know what else would have been cool? Phoenix.
For me about MOUZ and what they can accomplish when the
Offlane Phoenix would have been super good against Beast, TA, Hoodwink, Tusk.
in general, even if they end up
You would also win this top lane.
that's something you can take with you, and those comeback wins are hard to come by. So when you do get them,
I'm talking about BKB, Refresher, etc. Okay, well, I can tell you that if I'm playing Kunkka this game, I'm buying one of two builds. I want to go like Blade Mail, BKB, AC,
and hopefully we'll be able to get this underway pretty soon.
or I
Looks
want
like
to go
Massive
Blade
Mind
Mail,
will
Crimson
be
Guard.
really
Those are my two item builds.
too different here. Mid-one is still preferring the soothing saplings, which I think maybe
And depending on how the game goes, like if you need something stronger for the mid game,
have seen a bit more
you can also like
money.
you can go like Blade Mail, Aghanims.
You think it's
But I think what you want in this game, you want armor. You want
I think it's a fast
armor yourself. Look at the Dire's team damage output. TA physical, Pango physical, Tusk physical, Beast physical. So you're looking for armor items, you're looking for attack reduction, you're looking for Crimson, you're looking for Blade Mail, you're looking for AC. Those are your your core items that you should be thinking about in this game. Would you physically beat Synderen if your life depended on it? 1v1 for life. I would. There's a few Dota talent that I could take down. I think Synd might be one of them. He has 2 left feet. Huh? I won't even have to fight him. Bro will just trip over his own steps. Dun, 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 dun. That's a nice hook. Would beat with pleasure, that also. Quinn would be screaming your ears off in a fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Quinn. You think I would win? He's been working out. Legendary Pudge versus TA Rune Tech. Yeah. Quite a... Yeah. Okay, let's see, because I don't like this... I really didn't like this Kunkka pick that much, but let's see. I mean, the boat is good. I'm afraid for his lane. So we'll kind of have to see how it goes. Kunkka was checking for mid wards by standing on the edge of tier 1 tower. Yeah, this is very common tech. Also, I'm trying to Singa pause land. Yeah. What is all these... They're just like zooming in on like pets in the game, like lizards and fucking boars.
You haven't appreciated that joke there. What about our mid matchup? We got mid 1 rocking the Nature's Prophet. Again,
looks like mid 1 is... he doesn't hear anything. On his in-ears or something. Oh, I know this player admin, he kind of slaps. Tell me if you... Like, I think it's a really good tier game. Indeed, so much physical damage. How can Radiant get auras other than AC like Vlad's, Greaves, Buckler? I don't think they can. Because, like, why do they have earphones plus headphones? Because the headphones are noise cancelling. So that you don't hear the crowd and you don't hear the casters. And the actual sound comes through the in-ears. Like the thing that mid 1 is looking at like he's never seen it before. It's kind of funny. I need to see the Radiant heroes again. Like MOUZ heroes. But I don't think they can buy Vlads and Greaves. Like these are not items you can buy on any hero. It will ruin your game.
It's an offlane Pango, so that's going to be a slower diffusable.
I think his in-ears just didn't fit. I've had this problem so many times before. Where do these go?
Pretty good, I feel like, in this matchup. Outside of the top.
I agree with you, Henry Bottomsworth. I'm probably in that also. Do you miss competing? I think on the initial thought, no. I think there's parts of it that are really cool, but I don't really miss like performing stress and perma travel and perma not being home. There you go. Can you not bring your own in-ears? Actually, you can. You can, and you definitely should. I think not enough people do that. Boom. That's a fucking no cap. Yo, that's a lit emote. I love this one. This one is great. Okay, mid matchup. How's the in-game sound? Or like, how's the sound from the stream? Is it loud enough? I feel like it should be a bit louder. I mean, mid matchup is quite good for Pango. And the thing is, Nature's Prophet loses mid to like literally anybody. You're happy farming, you rush your urn, and then you just TP around. Top lane is fine. A little bit higher. Okay, let's see. Okay. How about now? Like, we want to be able to hear it, just like not giga loud. Is it possible to increase the stream video quality? Really?
He's currently trying to pull the creep
Let me
waves
double check that I
together
didn't
here,
fuck up
but
my
he's
settings or
missing the melee
something.
creep, so this is still maybe not strictly going to work out for you. Lane shenanigans on both sides, as was what we saw in
7,500 bit rate. I think it's fine. And if you're watching on Twitch, I can't do that much. I mean, it's because I'm streaming their YouTube stream, so I think maybe the like restream of a restream, you know, isn't that amazing.
You get some sort of X into hook underneath tower.
That's true, yeah.
Wait, is it 720? No, this is... I'm watching the 1080p, so it should be fine now. Wait, Yamich is... Oh, wait, the fucking... Wait, the Pudge 4 died to the Tusk 101 while creep pulling. I don't know what happened. I guess he just fucked up. It took too long, because Rue actually got level 2. What happened? That's a huge mistake. That shouldn't happen. Is this the proper tech? When enemy attempts to creep wave drag, you drag it to and get them to meet. You try when the 4 pulls. So when the 4 pulls your second wave, you as the 5, you want to pull the enemy second wave into it. That's the best tech you can do. If you cannot do this, then you just bring your creep wave behind the tower. I hope that was understandable. It's sometimes hard to explain these things without like having it in front to actually talk about and visualize it. A mid lane is double free farm. The problem is that Beast is like top 3 best laners into Monkey King. Like you get level 2 boars, bottom lane becomes really, really tough. Would this be an interesting video topic for you to cover? I have talked about it like semi, but not like in its own video. So it is a good topic. I literally think anything is a good video topic, as long, like, if it happens in your games, and it's not something people know, it's good. What people lack in Dota anyway is concepts, I think. Like, just putting words on an action. Or like on an idea. They're missing a lot of CS and tower here on MOUZ. Okay, he got that bomb done. That's a good hook. Ooh, this top lane is so disgustingly bad. Is the meta really shoving lanes, not trying to static the lane, I mean? Are you talking about the laning stage?
That mid one cannot do anything in response. Not great.
I mean, the thing is, there isn't like a pure meta to laning. You want to have the easy camp. You want to stack the easy camp. But you don't just get to stack it. You generally need to like push the lane to create distance that you get to unblock the camp. You get to unblock the camp because the lane is pushed. Crystallis? Ah, okay, they're TPing over. That's why they're doing that play. Really nice. That's a double kill again. I mean, this is one of the cool things about Nature's Prophet Monkey King. They want to do similar things. They want to play really aggressive and fast on the map. And now he just gets healed up, tangled, and earned. Whoa, 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 wow. Okay, Cap.
That was my concern with that off-lane for Spirit. Yeah, you can get aggressive with the boars. You can put some pain in that.
I mean, generally what you want to do in laning is you want to have good lane control. And you're looking for good trades. And if you push the lane, you very often get 2-on-1 scenarios, which is how you win laning stage. Because if you kill the wave fast, it means you have a lot of time to do stuff. The enemy team now has to go block the camp, now you can 2v1 them.
He's not going to be able to do as much with it in this early game, particularly if you get the vessel up really quickly here, and you need to secure this lane against the beast. Another TP in the
who's dead?
These are guaranteed with the glimpse. I mean, you just can't mess these ganks up. Right? It's 100% of the time you're up far in this lane, you're gonna pay the price.
On Twitch dropped a lot of ads on you guys, or what? Oh, is Yamich dying again? Yeah. You're so welcome, Mr. Siggy. He's not having a good time on the Pudge. He also thinks there's a ward there, and there's not a ward there.
Actually surprised they're not willing to stick around for that.
Play wants to play for both sides.
Yeah, they want to play active rune.
Yeah, fair enough. Not a rune mid one should get. Those have Wrath of Nature available.
The Singapore ad thingy was on YouTube stream, yeah. Oh, he got the rune.
Will he survive with that reach?
They have a hook.
Rolling Thunder on top of him. Panto with the tag team, but still,
They need to keep blocking the hook.
Pull away, pulls away Panto at the same time. Split.
He has a region rune, an 18 stick, 20 stick.
Do mid one, no favors whatsoever. Chrysalis, though, is gonna help out.
Region rune is so fucking OP. Like, why does it stay on even after you take damage? That was a really good TP by Chrysalis. Oh my god, they kill him too. Wow, that's huge. Give him Jingo, give him Jingo, give him Jingo. Wow.
Yeah, no rampage for him before the 10-minute mark, but he will gladly collect.
Yeah, the runes are OP too, it's okay. Well, yeah, but like, why does Regen keep running like that? Like, I don't know how much it healed him, but it was a lot.
Might be okay. Oh, he's dead. Sacrificial offlaner role
This is
yeah,
rough. I don't know.
At least you have some good offlaner.
I'm not digging this Conker pick, but let's see. You like Diffu and Monkey this game?
Like, you are snowballing the Monkey and the Furion.
I do. Because if you look at their heroes, like, it's not so much whether I like it. It's not so much whether I like it on his hero against the enemy team. Because this item actually has a lot to do.
Also better news for MOUZ. Feels like a stronger early game for them in some ways, right?
It has a lot to do with his own heroes. Like, look at his teammates. Nature's Prophet wants to play fast on the map. Pudge wants to kill people and play fast on the map. And you have Disruptor. 6% per second and reduced to 1. Like, the 1% is still, it still matters, I think.
In a better position than that game 1. Yeah. Again, maybe not the position they want to be, but you're against the
And how does Conker have more net worth than Beast? I agree. Wait, what happened to Collapse?
Nice little power rune for Laurel.
Is it just that one play bottom? What?
Elmadon plus level 6 is coming in, so expect Chrysalis to have
He just died once, right?
So, especially when your team
Good
is
snowball.
4 kills here. Good snowball dodging out the bow,
Oh my god,
but
they
they're
just...
still stuck.
Dude, Crystallis is destroying.
And no way out.
5 heroes to take that Pangolier down. Yeah, you can have the rune, but we're gonna
Like, how is Collapse's net worth so low? He's been solo bottom for like minutes now. Yeah, he's going Crimson Guard on Conker. I like it a lot.
Their heroes are a little more
I think it's a correct build. Flag NL.
You can't bring these early heroes into connections.
Crimson will destroy the Dire lineup. They need Nullifier like quite early in this game.
I guess Lara was able to make some moves just off of levels. Doesn't need some early items, especially when he's incentivized with Galvanized stack.
I haven't followed in detail as of late, but are you just commenting on games instead of streaming pubs? Yeah, I have not been playing pubs since like shortly after TI. Yeah, I would say the laning phase ended like between minute 6 and 7. Generally the laning stage ends when either one team, whenever the first team can make moves out of their lane or into another lane. I think that's when the lanes end. And this just has to do with like if your hero is ready, if someone else wants to be rotated to, or like your mid laner has levels, he can rotate, like Pango with ult, stuff like this. What up, Lexer?
Pressure went into the Laurel hero in the mid game. Yeah. And his diffusal's being delayed. He'll now make a move through gate top, pops amp damage, not finding anything.
Like, this is also why I like the diffusal, like on the Monkey King. You don't need... Like, you don't need to scale on Monkey. Or like, obviously you do. But some heroes scale through tempo, like Weaver. Weaver scales through tempo, because he can be in like every move. I think it's similar with Monkey King. He's been in every move in this game. He played the 6-minute rune, he played the 8-minute rune. I don't like that Boom left his lane like this. Unless they smoked into the safe lane. Okay, Collapse is dead. That's a good hook. Oh, the X-Mark cancelled the shield crash. Why is Spirit taking these fights? You have TA Beastmaster. Like, your TA just wants to farm, your Beast just wants to farm. This is not good. Would Ricky and Slark be in the same ballpark of heroes to scale on tempo? Pretty much. Yeah. That's a good point. Sound crapper. That's a lot of pauses today.
Put the roar into somebody, blow them up. You don't get roar off in that fight. That's such a big deal. That's your Beastmaster in this early game who was looking for that rotation. And MOUZ kind of just caught Spirit off guard. I don't think Spirit were ready to fight at that exact point in the jungle. And now all of a sudden you have Wrath that comes
Singapore's.
through, you land a Stack Storm, you land a Wukong. Most of the spells went off
Like,
here.
I don't know why they're so aggressive here on Spirit's side. Like, Collapse is the first contact. Like, they're happy farming. Look at the Radiant Draft. They have Monkey, Nature's, Pudge, Disruptor.
Almost unfortunate for Spirit that Panto dodged it. Ends up
All they want to do is fight you.
Yeah, and the reason this Disruptor has his ultimate in the first place.
Like, you're
is
playing with
because
TA safe lane. You know that Yatoro is not gonna move.
10 assists
He
already
shouldn't.
at 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the bolt buff is really good against the Dire Draft. They have no damage.
Sully's been killing it this series.
Oh yeah.
Spirit are gonna have a problem when MOUZ get Diffusal.
He's gone off without a hit.
Diffusal on Monkey and a Crimson on Kunkka. They will literally not deal damage. At that point, they will need, like,
Take some farm in the mid lane.
when they see the Crimson, they already need to talk about a Nullifier.
Are just combining so well, so fast. Spirit are not ready for this tempo
This is
right
a problem.
Now. They're not. And they're gonna have some fast fighting items. That's Diffusal done for the Monkey, the Vessel for the Furion, and a fast Crimson for the Kunkka. I mean, you're just ready to go, right? What
This
do
is
Spirit
a
have to
problem.
Fight against these heroes in a 5-on-5. You're still looking for items on your Toro. You're still looking for levels on the supports.
I mean, it can be okay for Dire to smoke, but not at that timing. Because that was a very, like, after you take enemy safe lane tower, which they did, you guys can see my cursor,
And the
right?
difference in this game has been
Like here, after you take this tower, you want to play this jungle as Beast. So there's a super high chance that MOUZ at any point they like smoke into this jungle. So you shouldn't be, like, they were running into them. That makes no sense. They're supposed to have a support break the smoke for Beast while TA free farms top. And then if they move in too deep to the Beast, that's when the Pango comes.
Success with almost a 70% win rate on his Monkey King.
He is the Monkey King.
Yeah, he made a joke early in the game. Just a bronze tier Monkey King. This is one of my first games on it. The reality.
Don't forget to like the stream. That's true, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the comment. Use your Twitch Prime.
That Crimson, very close to done. The one downside for MOUZ here with this aura buildup is I don't think you can force Rogue. But you
a good
absolutely
coffee in the
may
morning.
force the aggressive fights on Spirit side of the map because you have the Glimpse, because you have X, because you have Hook, that all these kind of chain into each other. Your chase down super good. You can guarantee the hooks will.
I mean, they do have Deso, which
if
is
you need
good.
to. You know, if Yamich needs a little extra help, it's there. And Spirit are not going to have.
I mean,
BKB
I still
for
like
the
Spirit's
game,
draft
so
more.
all of your super strong early game team fight spells, such as the boat, are going to be really effective here.
I think a lot of pros don't have Dota Plus right now.
So the map is kind of MOUZ's to run over if they want to force the issue. And Spirit in a little bit of a dodge mode right now. Do have the Deso on Yotoro, so he can join the fights and ideally come in last and clean those up. He does not want to be the first point of contact.
I think if you're Spirit now, you have to be very decisive about how you fight. You either need to kill one guy immediately, like you need one kill like straight up before the boat connects, or before the Crimson goes out, or you bait the Crimson boat and you back off for 10 seconds.
But he still had such a good start that you're right. He's going to have a really good blink here.
Yeah, I almost wish his cores would
It's true. If Spirit was Falcons, the TA would be something different. The TA would be Weaver.
I guess so.
Maybe if he wins a couple TIs, then you can start to argue.
Coming through the gates, if Yotoro, I mean, he's got that.
But I mean, Spirit will want to keep farming, because they also win by farming. Especially like when the enemy offlaner rushes Crimson Guard, you know that they want to fight, right? Like it will hurt the scaling on Kunkka a bit. He wants to fight with this item.
But Spirit are grouping up. Kinda hit their item timing.
Yo, what's up, Luca? How's your MMR journey been going? I like the TA. I'm a bit so-so on the Kunkka. I will say he's definitely outperformed. This is, I think this could be weird from Spirit. They're fighting into both and Crimson Guard. I mean, they did trade a lot, so that's... Now it just depends how the fight keeps going, because there's no Crimson. Okay, there's no... Great snowball. Really, really nice snowball. Yeah, I think Spirit fucked up now, because now they lost Crimson and they lost both. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is not good. Oh, they're like not on the same page on MOUZ. This is what I mean. Like, see how Yatoro didn't touch any hero for like 15 seconds? They went in, they forced both Crimson,
Really nice disengage from
and
them. They
then
got a lot of ults out of
man.
MOUZ early on in that fight.
it was
Reset,
Crimson,
and then
Bolt,
just
and Monkey Ring.
nothing to be
It's too
afraid of.
much.
Let's go back
You can't
and
use
forth.
all these spells.
Flex himself some Gesso charges, no Wukong, no Boat. Take the second half of that fight.
Still going great, just reached 5100.
It's a beautiful kite into
Oh
the end.
damn.
Not
You can show me your
exactly
page,
good to finish off the beat
Luca.
faster. They kinda all
I'm gonna
ran in
post
front of
it one of these days.
not give him a good target.
This
And
snowball
is
was
MOUZ
really nice by Panto.
glimpse available here. Like Celery has a glimpse, but there's no one to really glimpse.
That
And
was
your
so good.
cores are chasing this snowball that was really
Why is
the
Crimson so
big
good this
deal
game?
breaker
Primarily
for
BM
MOUZ
Creed
fight
Swashbuckle and
against
to a lesser
Dota.
degree Task Tag Team and Acorn.
Just completely split the fight up.
Um,
Your focus target becomes
It's just really good against Dire because they all rely on hitting. It's also good against Pango. Pango ulti
complete off of there.
gets blocked.
Frustrating fight for Boom because he's
By
super
Crimson.
strong right now with this bow Crimson. You didn't get a lot out of it. So you just gotta
Why
go
is
back
going
with that
Lotus next?
spirit.
Next
Now,
coaching
that's the
video
moment.
when? I've been a bit busy, so I've had to turn
Very
down
hard
some
on the line, but
coachings.
you do not wanna lose a fight around the
So the
river.
next
You're
coaching
going
video
strong
will
because
be
you
the
can
moment I have
really
another coaching.
quickly. Might even just force the
Probably
issue.
within like the
You have
next
to
1 or
make
2
moves
weeks.
faster. Pango
I've been a
and
bit busy
Ryan
with
Fox
the
on TA. This
the
Rose guy is
podcast.
incredibly fast.
Yeah, it's like the opposite situation from MOUZ.
Yeah,
right?
that's the
Like,
issue.
MOUZ can take as much map control, but really just cannot take the objectives quickly. But
Ja, Bro.
exact
Wann
opposite
gibt's
Team
9 Dives
Spirit.
und Lexle
If they
Coaching?
win a fight, Tormentor, Roche,
He's
easy
getting
pick.
glimpsed, and they're gonna look to
3,000 net worth lead. I'm sure they're feeling pretty
Good
good.
snowball.
Panto with another snowball save. He's been doing some work with that.
An X with a hook potential.
Got
Oh,
him on the hook. Pull back into the dismember, into a bolt. Panto, no snowball
Wow.
save. Punches
actually a lot of high
roll.
skill plays from both teams. The X into hook, into X mark? No, no, it doesn't last. Him having shard is crucial. He bought the shard, what the fuck? That's so good.
Super awkward from MOUZ. That should be a dead triangleer. Yeah.
Really S tier shard purchase.
Maybe just not having a
I
real
love how
really
Spirit are
sharp
playing the map right now.
thought you'd have more time to
This might
get
be...
control off on him.
I might need to make a video on it. You know how they have TA?
Spirit kinda gave it to them.
Like, look how they have TA, but they're not forcing Roche. They're actually abusing the state of the map because they know that if they don't go Roche, MOUZ constantly have to play here. But look where Yatoro is playing. They just chill here, they keep checking with like summons. Because honestly, MOUZ is really bad at killing Roche. And this way they just like get to farm a lot on the map. Even if they lose a hero here, like nothing really matters. Really nice snowball. Like look, they're pushing in top, they're pushing in bot. Why did they commit on him? Just get the fuck out. Wait, what is Lara doing? I'm so confused. So TA is coming now. What a strange fight. This was not as clean as I thought it would be. I don't know why Spirit engaged there. They had no Pango roll and no TA.
That's a really weird fight for MOUZ. They're a little hesitant to go in aggressive. They
It's a weird fight from both teams, to be
Does it
honest.
work out for them? Not really, because TA gets to clean up this fight, and that's exactly what Spirit won every time. Yatoro coming in last.
I think this is def. This is a big overcommit. You know he's gonna get Crimson out. Like, what do you mean he has to press one button?
That's the green light to commit because the save is gone. Midone had some decent position, but got the glimpse.
Spirit also got lucky. Collapse cut Chrysalis off the tree for 4 seconds. What is Yatoro doing? This is not good gameplay. This is just not good gameplay. Okay, that's a... My bot?
He went through everybody there too. Nobody tanked it. Good one's like, guys, somebody jump in front of that, please.
I wonder if they even knew it was coming.
Nah, I don't
If they
think
didn't hear the audio cue, you know?
What a pickup from him. At least salvage.
That's a good one. This guy plays Counter-Strike.
Yeah, what was that play? A little two-man play straight into
Getting greedy.
That play just now by Spirit was really weird. I like that Collapse is buying Nullifier.
You really have to be careful with these kind of plays. You're against the natures with a teleport. You're against Monkey King that quickly.
Like, what is this play?
Place heroes.
I mean, that's a 6 snipe by Rue.
Little too late. He was gonna try and take it.
Okay, the crowd shots are really cool. The crowd shots are super, super cool.
Rue, he dodged away from the Nature's Prophet. Mid one is getting super aggressive.
Torment.
Comes back to life. Didn't find the opening. And if he's not careful, the opening may be found on him for this Tormentor play. Chrysalis on the high ground, sees what's coming. They're going after Boom once again, but a hook pulls him away.
Yeah, what's up, Russell? Okay, what's happening in this fight? Oh no. This is not good for MOUZ. He still has Roar. Okay, the game's over. That's a game 3. That's a game 3. What's your rank right now, Russell?
The ultra kill is denied, but the Tormentor will not. Team Spirit win the fight, and now a 7,000 net worth lead and growing.
Panto's just owning this game. Furion TP's in, just gets punched, deleted. And that fight immediately becomes very difficult for MOUZ.
14.8. What rank is that?
On the backside, but again, if you can't keep all your cores alive,
Do I
the
have
damage is
5
really limited.
points?
Downside of this Kunkka pick compared to the Beastmaster, you can survive, but are you killing anybody? And that has been the difficulty for MOUZ in this game. Can't kill people in the fight.
180. Nice. That's pretty good.
The fight. So what are your options around the map as you start to take this game over? He's going to have BKB done here. Closing in on that level 18 into the level 20, especially if he gets Roshan. He's going to run away with this game.
Not enough money.
Very pivotal point in this series for MOUZ if they can try and make another comeback here. Very similar to game 1. You have faith in the Kunkka versus the Tidehunter.
Got like rank 100 a couple months ago. Yapster was helping me, poggers. Why is it so hard to rank up as a support?
Way too fast to contest.
I think it's a little harder as a support, but it's still very possible. I think if you cannot rank up in your role, it means you are not... It means you need to get better at your role. Because there's high MMR players at any role. You know, so if other people can do it, then you should be able to do it too. Ah, this game's over. This is game 3. You and...
Now he gets more. Now with the Roar, with Yotaro chasing down mid one as well. They're going to clean this entire house out. It's going to be all of MOUZ heroes dying, potentially Yamich, the last one alive. He can't get away. Never give him the rampage. No! Bro, what have you done?
Denies it with that squirrel right click. He even had the greedy enchantment. He has
yeah.
and he still takes it away.
Damage gets the kill.
You cannot deny.
I need to add money. How much?
Very nice team fight from Spirit. Everything about that fight is just you get to start it off. You put MOUZ in a rough position. You have to use spells to bail the Kunkka out, but the damage is being done. The front line is collapsing.
Hey KheZu, been loving your insightful and educational Dota content. Don't have that much time to play and get better, but love to know about the high skill details that make pro players pro. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. It's been very funny to make also, like enjoyable, not funny.
Yeah, he's got the go facet. He just
absolutely sick play. Not something Crystallis was thinking about at all, right? Like you're not thinking about this squirrel running up and cutting your tree. So huge plays coming out from him in this game too. When Spirit needed an extra playmaker, they will find
this is bad.
Very heads up usage of that.
Do you think Spirit's gonna dominate on scene after some time with Panto? I mean, this team is great, so for sure.
With this type of build-up, you went all for that DPS.
Do you think you can rank up to MMR support only using Chad Wheel? You can rank up to anything with any hero if you're good enough, yeah. I think there's certain things that make it like easier or harder, but anything is possible.
trying to deal with him off the side blades.
I mean, like the thing is, if you go Diffusal, Deathswall on Monkey, and you rush Crimson on Kunkka, and you lose a fight at mid game, your game ends. The game's over.
So much in this Aegis period.
Panto's owning on Tusk for sure.
He knew what was coming his way. Just trying to kill the wave to make it so Team Spirit can't immediately threaten any objectives.
I'm doing the Whitemon ward you put on YouTube and Pulse every game. Pep players still don't deward it. The gate ward, you mean?
They still managed to find a way to turn things around.
He has a couple more wards. You can see the minimap, right? Maybe it's not easy. I mean, there's the 2 gate wards that I showed, like the one up north and the one down south. And then in mid game you have like the Lotus level wards. And then you have like the, depending on how much map control you have, like if you get to play deep, they place like wards here and like just deep in like the outer jungle, and the same here. Like kind of where this ward is, they like this ward too. I mean, these are like the strongest wards. It's like outer skirt area of the map. I think people are slowly catching on to that mid matters just a bit less, because map control comes from sides and gate, not from mid lane. At least that's my take. Yeah, this game is over. Still not that clean, this game from Spirit. I still think they want to play... I still think they need to play more clean than this. Yeah, because like gate wards, they make you see the portal, and it also allows you to go to the portal, which is also map control. So matters a lot. One sec, I have to make a bank transfer.
Yeah, it feels like that is maybe what we're gonna come back down.
They should make the river boost movement speed when the mid walks down it towards the side lanes. Ah, you mean the mid river should have it, basically, is what you're saying. I think that Hero should have more movement speed in Dota, actually. Because the map was made bigger. Maybe it's a weird change and you can't just give every hero like 10 move speed, but that's something I think.
So much more difficult to find angles into the fight.
How can I log into this shit?
Look at the vision on the map right now. If you're MOUZ,
Do I really have to log into my browser?
Yeah, maybe
Here we go.
one word there you're trying to play around.
One.
Okay, that's an opening. Yeah, he's got
You gain movement speed during night, I know, but I think give it more. Also, I'm not sorry that I'm not like closely watching the game. I just feel like this one is... I think this game is done. Like most of the things that we needed to look at or needed to talk about, I think we did. They turn things around. Whoa! I have to send some cash to a different bank account because I'm ordering some Pokemon stuff.
Who denied him this rampage? I mean, Spirit have got to get on the same page. Yatoro not going to be happy after this.
Waiting for your money. Okay.
Carl took the early kill on mid one. Can't really blame him for that.
Nah, you can't. But well, Yatoro, nonetheless, that is a hook that almost salvaged this game. Yamich playing off the one word he had, finding the best target, putting him in an awkward position, but the downside
Card market. I sell on card market actually. Yeah. I created like, I mean, I wouldn't say I created a business, or I mean, I did have to create a business because that's legally what you have to do. I sell Japanese booster boxes, so I'm like currently placing an order in Japan to order some boxes. KheZu Pokemon card opening videos. I don't open that many cards right now. What do you think about new Frog Hero?
You're gonna have to take the next Aegis away.
Wait, there's a new Frog Hero? I haven't. Oh, he cut him off the tree. This game's over. Really enjoying your content, man. Keep it up. I was wondering about wards to play in area. In lower more, it's kind of hard to keep wards up if people run around not playing in area. Should one just plant usual wards so they don't get dewarded, or just not ward at all? You definitely... Okay. You should ward, but your wards need to have purpose. I think if you think about whether your wards have purpose, it will answer your question whether you should ward or not and where you should ward. I understand that the lower MMR you go, the harder it is to hold an area and to hold your wards, because people will just run away and not care. I think it can help you if you categorize your wards. You can have the ward that when you smoke, you have an observer. It can be called the smoke ward. You can have the teamfight ward, like a ward that you just drop in the middle of the fight or right before the fight to see. So even if it gets dewarded within 10 seconds, it's fine. You can have like the side lane wards that help you catch, so they can be side lane wards. You can have gate wards that just give you like gate access. You can have defensive wards that allow you to like protect your carry. So I think that's good. I think categorizing your wards and understanding what you want to do next is what you should be doing.
Way too strong when you can go in with Beast Roar, TA can follow up, there's hoodwink damage coming on.
How could MOUZ win this game? Mid game.
You don't have the Ravage to kind of turn that sort of fight. And
Their mid game was weak. They fucked up too much. This mid fight they were not allowed to lose. With like Crimson Diffusal.
He's stacked. He's approaching level 25 as well, though Collapse is going to be
They might be killing Collapse. He got the BKB off. And Roar.
And it's going to be a long fight for
Yeah, they're all dead. They're gonna call it.
And he is going to wipe them out. 1, 2, 3. Takes out Celery. Now turns back to Yamage. Tries to get a triple. Oh, nice
Yeah, exactly what you also said, Henry, in the YouTube chat.
Boom for last. That is a team wipe, and it's looking like
I don't think there's a ward categorizing video. I do already have. I have a couple videos that I wanna make. Like I already have ideas and like notes noted down. How to ward is definitely one of them. There's like my current ideas is like how to ward, how to lane as every position, how to play after the lane as every position. I want to make a video on like map control. I want to make a video on patience and team fighting. Because I think it's actually the biggest flaw of most Dota players is that they're not patient. They just focus on like I need to kill. Or like initiators that just blink Ravage, you know, they don't wait, they will never wait. There's a very easy concept, it's the second round of spells concept. Like heroes like Sand King are good team fighters because you get a second round of stun, you know, you get a second Fissure. People don't understand this, because when you play and you go team fight, you die in 5 seconds. Because you're bad. You know? Then what else did I have? I also have another video I want to make, like in 1 to 2 weeks, which is like a lot of small plays that pros do that you don't, or like plays that you missed. I have like 20 examples. Are carry players supposed to play top lane if on Radiant and bot lane if on Dire most of the time? You mean mid game? I think it's a bit hard to generalize where people should play. You know? But yes, generally speaking, carry should play in side lanes. The most gold is in side lanes. You get 100% flamed if you don't go in instantly as a Sand King. Okay, let me rephrase it. I think going in is good, but people don't understand that going in is generally only good if you can go in and you get to go out again. You know? This was a good game from Spirit. I'm still not super impressed. I think there were too many mistakes still. But good start. My experience as support main was like it became easier to climb with higher MMR. I can see that.
Yeah, I think nice adjustment from Spirit, like you said. But I also think maybe I think MOUZ might have dropped the ball a little bit with their adjustment because the game one.
But I think the best mindset you guys can give yourselves is that no matter what role you play, no matter what hero you play, there are players in your role that are top 100. So don't use it as an excuse. You know, like stuff like this. Like, oh, it's hard to climb as support. I think there's truth to it, but what does it help saying that? It doesn't do anything. It just takes your focus away from you looking to improve yourself. The only time I was ever rank 1 in Dota is where I was thinking clearly. And I never, like, when I stopped looking at my teammates and I only looked at myself. Even when I played well, like, even when I played 98% well and I was not the reason we lost, you should still look at like the bonus 1%.
No, I think their adjustments are great, and I think
like if you think about it, you can only get rank 1 if you win games that others don't. So basically, you should keep looking to improve yourself to win games that the you of right now wouldn't win tomorrow. You got rank 1 at one point? It was like 3 years ago. I mean, there's many ways that you can improve. In climbing as a core is easier than support, but it works as anyone. You should make a video on mentality.
I feel like the real mental battle here is going on with this Monkey King full Chrysalis.
I think that's a good idea. I don't know how well that would hit. I feel like people generally like watching gameplay, you know, like gameplay, flashy, learn this concept, learn that concept, but maybe tilt.
so many good heroes to deal with it.
Maybe
So
Tilt
again,
would
for MOUZ, it's
go pretty well.
question marks, right? Like in the draft, they have to
I
win their
don't
lanes, they have
make
to break
TikToks
open the
yet.
game.
I have
When you
shorts
get
on
to this, like,
YouTube. I guess I could
awkward
just
mid-game,
post them on
Preston's
YouTube,
can't
on
do it all,
TikTok
right?
also,
He's
right?
not
It's
the
like the
hero to
same
break it,
video.
right? He's playing into Beastmasters and
I should
Tusk,
probably do
playing
that.
Wranglers. All these heroes have different styles of spells to be able to, you know, punish a Monkey King.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how MOUZ needed to snowball this game, how their draft needed.
The only
to get
TikToks I
advantage.
have are for
They just
Pokemon
didn't get it
cards.
this game. I
It's
think
like
they tried,
2
and
videos.
They had some great moves from Nature's Prophet, moving down into the bottom lane and trying to get some snowball going, but
Dun,
it just
dun,
it isn't
dun,
enough.
dun.
And when you've got these heroes, you have Disruptor and you have Pudge and this stuff, like you need kills. Those heroes don't farm. Their heroes are all about chasing you down
I
and
actually
running
saw
you
some
down.
of his
And
TikToks.
Spirit
They have
play,
like a bazillion
you
views.
know,
It's
we
kind of
talked about it
crazy.
earlier, T and Misery mentioned it, that they're playing way more controlled. They're playing in formation. They're not giving as many kills away. And when you're not feeding
This early play was
against
big
Disruptor
again by
and
mid
Pudge,
one.
that's rough. I think mid one, honestly, doing his best this game, he made exactly the right moves, reading off of the draft and what needed to be done. You know, falling it back.
You're saying like they needed a good early, but it feels like this was a great early. That all the rotation coming out from mid one, Rue definitely struggling to have a sense of purpose when it came to position 4. So now I question how far further. How much
You're
further
coming
do
to
you
the
have
next
go
Summerland to
forward
Kassel
as a
again.
good start or good enough?
Ich
I think
glaub
that's
nicht,
also
nee.
like early game they got some good kills with the Furion, right? We saw them
I
went
was
to
there,
teamfight
I
with,
mean,
with
it's a
Gold
good time
and
there,
had
but I
some
was
good
also there
momentum,
for
but
like Bitburger.
I think
Like
the
they were
later the
paying
game
me.
goes, some of the heroes overlap
And
in
I
a
mean,
way
I
that
had my
work well. You have
partnership with
Disruptor
them.
Glimpse, you have the X mark, right? They get both stopped by Snowball, they get both stopped by Rolling Thunder.
I don't know if I
You know,
have
your TA
the...
can usually blink out as well from X. It's
Like there's a lot of shit
I think
going
at some
on
point
with like
each of these
content
come
and
out, you know, like
tournaments.
the
There's not so
5-man
much
fall,
time.
These spells don't really work against that as well, so suddenly your draft just falls flat in the 5-on-5 engagements. I think that's really the biggest issue for me at the Kunga pick. The hero does offer teamfight, but not much damage. Disruptor, not much damage. Pudge, not damage. So yeah, I think later the game goes, it's just becomes.
Wann sehen wir den mächtigen KheZu in der ACL?
Needs to play a hero that can connect
Boah,
with
ich glaube
mid-one,
nie.
right? When we see both games, it's a Tide and then it's a Kunkka. These are super slow, like static offlaners. When you have the chaos of
Okay,
mid-one
how much?
creating
10 minutes
flow,
for the next
you're
game.
not creating tempo from offlane. It's haha, I just farm. Right? If there's a Beastmaster, an Enigma, a Lycan, even like a Dawnbreaker to accelerate that aggression elsewhere on the map through sustainability, then it's good. But just the heroes that Boom's playing aren't throwing.
Yeah,
into the
I
fight.
didn't like the
think
Conquer.
Spirit
I
identified
agree
that.
here.
They're just
I think
punishing
Phoenix or
which
Dawn
full
would have been
map.
cool.
You guys keep bringing up this Conquer, and this was their last pick
I mean,
on the side of MOUZ.
with
They
how
thought
they
that was
played,
gonna
they
be
probably
clutch
would have
because
lost
they were gonna bring
anyway,
all of their
but
draft
I
picks
still
together.
think the draft
You
should
had
make
your
it like...
question marks about it when it came out, and it felt like the
It's easy
utilization
for you
of
as possible.
a Conquer last pick
It's
compared
kind
to
of
a
like what
TA
you're
last
looking
pick.
for.
It's heavily favors this TA. It did so much more impact in this game.
Yeah, TA is typically a counter to Kunkka. People.
Yeah,
back
TA
when
is a
Kunkka was
counter
picked
to
all the
Kunkka for
time, TA
sure.
is a response. Because the lane is very good.
You don't
and,
pressure
like,
TA ever
Misery
as
mentioned,
Kunkka.
You can just always blink out of this X torn. It's like ridiculously hard to time it properly. TA is massively favored in that like sort of mechanic advantage or that mechanic situation. And you sort of saw it in the first.
I think
game,
I will
too.
only
Both
watch
had
the next
counter
game, by
both
the way,
games
guys, and
against the
then
same lane,
I
and they
will
get
go
trashed
offline, I think.
in the lane both games. And when you're
The
playing
next
double
match is
melee,
also
that's
cool.
inevitable sometimes that you are going to lose the lane. But I
The...
think how hard they lose the lane has to be
What's the
pulled
next
back a
matchup?
little bit,
The
because this
Aurora
is
Heroic? I
not
think it's
okay, to
hype,
be
but
honest. Like,
I'm
these
okay with
are
just
so
this
difficult because
BO3
Toro's game is so
and then
good.
chilling.
Of all the carry players in the world, you want to be giving an amazing start. He's not the
This
guy
camera
to
shot
do
is a
that
bit
to, right?
weird,
So I think if
'cause
you're
you
MOUZ,
see
need to, okay, we're
neither
gonna do
that
double
well.
melee. It's our style. That's what we're gonna do. But like, we need to figure out something in the lane that's gonna not be so bad.
I'm also curious what the mindset was behind the Kunga pick instead of something like Underlord. Like there are other offliners in the pool that can
Underlord.
also buy Crimson,
Yeah.
but that are more meta and that are more perhaps.
I
solid
wouldn't
right
have
now.
liked Underlord. I think
But yeah,
Phoenix,
I think yeah,
Dawnbreaker.
Maybe adjust a bit. I'm second guessing this.
Back in the day,
Phoenix pick.
Torn was a
I know
counter
they
to
won
TA.
game one.
Yeah, not
They did some
anymore
good
though.
stuff both the games, early game, but there's a reason why other teams are not.
Darkseer.
prioritizing this guy,
I
as
don't
much
know if it
anymore.
was in the pool.
So I'm curious if they get the choice again. Do they
Darkseer
pick it
is
up
good, but
or
it's
not, or-
volatile.
Yeah. What's
I mean, you had a Pudge for,
Nature's Prophet is like the lifeline for MOUZ.
so
It's
it
like
would
they're
help.
expecting him to be super aggressive, to find early kills, to buy time for Boom to come online to be static, to buy time for Chrysalis to feel comfortable, and then
I mean,
everything
to me
kind of
also,
comes
it's
together.
not just the
But
draft.
when
People
Nature's
shouldn't say
Prophet's
that it's
skills
only
then
the
get
draft. There was a lot of
aggression
gameplay.
doesn't continue, then,
Like,
you know,
if
big
you
problems come.
itemize
I think
Diffusal,
myself
Vessel,
fine.
Crimson Guard, minute
As
14,
long as I see one hero from the
and you
side lane
fight
that
into the
matches
enemy
that
team,
tempo,
and
if
they
it's still the
beat
same
you,
draft,
they
I'm sure
beat you at
100%
your
right,
strongest
the line
timing
is
when they're not
perfect,
strong,
give it to
you're
MOUZ,
getting
and just
outplayed.
play this 4 or 5 man skirmishing ball where you keep poking around the map.
I mean, if I'm MOUZ, I think I look to take the Mars first phase. It was banned second phase both games.
What do you think about Hon Reborn?
Take it, and they're opting to the Furin
It's
over
probably
that.
really
So
cool.
for
I just
me,
don't
you look at the
know,
stage's
like, why
profit,
do
you
you
look at it
play
later
it
in the
on
draft,
such a
it's
weird
not about the
client?
Spirit super
What is
high.
this
They prioritize
Juvio
you take
thing?
that Mars away, they're giving you the chance to pick, and I think
You guys know what I mean, right? Like they're hosting it on like some weird ass client.
I think that's a really good point, right? Because we're talking about this MOUZ, one of the key things that he does is he really likes to contain or catch heroes. He likes to have a fight in one location. And what was one of the biggest issues for MOUZ T is the fact that they're kind of getting kited. No one's
I think it's definitely true, by the way. I don't know exactly what you guys are talking about in the chat.
Yeah, there was a really nice fight in the mid game,
but
where they just
I think it's not that hard to climb as a support nowadays.
They see the rainbow TPs, but as soon as that Crimson Guard comes into play,
there's a lot of space on the map. There's a lot of gold on the map. If you're good, good players find gold. You have a lot of gold as +5. You have a lot of gold as +4. It can come from gameplay. It can come from you finding creeps. It can come from you stacking. You stacking gives you gold. You can use the gold to help your teammates. You can help yourself with the gold.
I think this clip also feeds into maybe my MVP this game, even though Yatoro is like 25-0, is the Panto Tusk, right? He did so much work this game.
Yeah, the Panto Tusk did a lot this game.
Yeah, I think he was really
so I think it's possible to climb on any role.
But for me, it's the Tusker in this game, and I think going into game 3 as well, I really think this Tusk hero is a hero that you can also take first pick. You can also take it from
so yeah,
in game 1 we saw it as well. We didn't talk about it that much, but Tusk
people do not do stacks alone or enemies steal it. I think that's just not true. I mean, that just sounds like that sounds a bit hypocritical. You're saying that people don't stack, enemies steal it. I think it also depends. You should stack only when you have heroes that can clear it. Primal Beast, Bristleback. But it's also, it's not fair to say that people, that your team doesn't take it, but the enemies steal it. Again, I think Dota isn't black and white. So I think just take something small at a time and learn it. Like if you stack, ask yourself why you stack. If you stacked, place a ward, tell your offlaner, yo, go kill it. You know, like your Bristle with Vanguard, your Conquer offlane, whatever. Bad things will happen, but don't get stacked up to them, you know.
If you're picking Tusk and you're picking Pudge into it, it's like, you know this is going to happen. You've played Pudge I don't know how many times, right?
Why can't...
good against you.
I'm just hearing like a fellow lane-pulling hater. It's such a boring concept, you know? So I'm happy whenever these fours try to look cool. Look at me helping Dota, pulling wave. No, kill him. I want Banes, I want Batriders, I want Tusks and Enchantress. I want to kill that position 4. So yeah, more Tusk in that role. Killing the hero, beautiful stuff. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's murder him real quick.
Is there anything further than just hero picks that MOUZ can do to be able to take a game number 3, to be able to continue?
Let me see if there's anything else that I missed.
Single elimination.
Basically, I'm saying I think supports have a lot of impact.
As far as the series has gone so far,
like even at the start, if you do well in your lane and you gate, you can go through, like you can win the lane, go through the gate, and like suddenly kill the enemy carry. Like it does a lot, you know.
If they don't succeed with that, then their drafts kind of fall apart.
Stack is still good, but the opportunity cost to go stack is much higher in lower more. Why is it higher opportunity cost? Because you miss out on kills more often in lower more, or?
And MOUZ runs all the way into the river, which allows Spirit to wrap around on them. If they
can you name your favorite player in each roles at the moment? That's a cool question. Carry is Yatoro. I think mid is a bit hard. I don't have a clear mid player. I think lower more is too chaotic. So then do your best to make it less chaotic or play into the chaos and kill them. I don't know.
And they can feel, they can taste it. The win is right
I think
there, and so they mega overextend. They want
any of you will benefit if you make Dota more simple for yourself, which is to think clearly, don't tilt,
and you can just move on with your life and play the game. You know, I think if they can tweak that a little
and think about how you want to win. You know, like
the game on.
Yeah, it felt like
if the game is chaos and you can kill, then go kill them.
The win was almost there for them. Now you flip the script in game number 2.
I'm gonna wait for you convicted. Like yeah, play to your own hero strengths, play with strength, play with strong heroes, and kill enemies. If you can kill them, you kill them. If you can pressure, you pressure. If you can't, you farm. Dota's a chill game. Dota's a fun game too, if you think about it, like make it easy. You can tell me when the ad is over, convicted. Then I'll tell you my favorite players in the roles.
Well, look, this whole series, this best of 3, it's going the distance. We obviously have more days here in Singapore for Blast Slam 4, but it's not going to be all the Dota we see from Blast Slam this year. We do, of course, have Blast Slam 5 in Chengdu.
And also it's true, like if there's no cool play on the map, just farm. Push a wave, farm, or stack. If a guy has Blink Dagger, he needs damage, and you have damage, go with the Blink Dagger guy.
Hi everybody, welcome to Singapore. I am here with Mike on the left and Mid One in the mid.
Someone asked me about Hon Reborn. Actually, I already asked it. I already answered it, never mind. How long is this ad?
Ask you some spicy questions here. If you're not comfortable with it, take a drink from your tea so I know, and we'll move on. Mid One, okay? I like to call your team MOUZ Sports, Team Secret, and Celery. How did this team form? Do you guys hate puppy or what?
Do you guys hate puppy or what?
I'm in Navy. What do you mean Navy, dude? Just take the tea. I'm giving you an out. I'm giving you an out.
I asked about Dota 1x6 before. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out later. I still haven't.
You said you weren't playing for a little bit.
Oh, actually, I can check it out here in the Dota client.
Just going to say, you know what? I'm not gonna bother with Dota anymore.
I was gonna fade away, actually. Like I was not gonna touch Dota anymore. Tundra asked me to stand in for him.
Okay.
Suddenly we got top 3, like out of nowhere. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm still pretty good. So I'm back.
What's the biggest
Dota 1x6 new hero next assassin.
Dota Seeker. Yeah. What happens at tournament?
Ah, I see. So you like upgrade your hero and shit. Actually, this looks kind of interesting.
Only pro players, not including coaches.
Can you please repeat your favorite players in each role? So carry for me is Yatoro. I don't have a favorite mid player. I am multi-streaming. I'm live on YouTube. Who are good mid players right now? Who are interesting or good mid players? I guess Malrine. For me, it's Yatoro, Skeeter, carry. Mid is Malrine. Offlane is Amar. Offlane is Amar.
Thank you, my friend, for spilling the tea with us and telling us all your dirty secrets.
Plus 4 is crit.
Thank you so much.
Probably. I do like Falcons. Position 5. I kind of want to go with Snaking or Whitemon. I think Yatoro Whitemon safe lane would be insane. Mid lane is like any playmake. I think mid laner should be playmaker, so that's why I like Malrine. I think he's very solid. I think offlane is Amar. Amar is the best offlaner. I think you can't argue it. He's the most individually skilled offlaner. Please pick Eng. What is this? What do you think about TA2000? He's a good player.
We have game 3 of MOUZ versus Spirit, and the only question I care to ask, will Spirit respect Nature's Prophet? Will MOUZ instantly pick the Nature's Prophet? That's all I care
He's
about.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
But is he better than Ghost? I don't think so. When they kicked Ghost, I thought Miracle's back. Badges. How do you think Aoi plays a part of Falcons? Plays a lot. A lot. A lot. Aoi is like smartest and best Dota coach. When did the coach role come around in Dota 2 professionally? I think like around TI5 or TI6. Where have you been, bro? Chilling, making content, working. MOUZ is doing good, I agree.
So I think MOUZ getting back to second pick, they get to hold a couple.
What is the difference between the play style of Whitemon and Snaking in laning stage? I think Whitemon is more aggressive and more sacrificial.
I really want to have focus on the Tusk for this.
I think Snaking is more like clear, pulling, methodical. Yeah, I don't play much. I don't play much right now. Ultimate Clash Gaming. Could you predict the bans here? If they want Nature's Prophet again, they're gonna ban Primal Beast. They're gonna ban Primal here. If they want Nature's.
I mean, honestly, I like the idea of promoting Boom a little bit in the draft as well, right? We mentioned it very briefly in regards to like the MOUZ, but I want to see Boom have a bit more of an identity in the game. Like he's kind of been a little.
Looks like
lost
MOUZ are gonna
a little bit.
sway
Even in
away
the tied game, sure, there was the comeback, but
from the Nature's Prophet, because I think otherwise they would have banned those heroes.
Mid Ravage, whatever, the in their base Ravage, but it wasn't like, wow, Boom's having a great tied game.
This ban is not easy to predict because it just depends on what Spirit want to first pick. Oof, they go for DK. Yeah.
You actually have a completely different setup here.
Yeah, you have a fully different draft. There's a Huskar in the draft.
In the previous 2 games. And MOUZ do get themselves on the toss this game.
I think the stage is really cool.
Interesting trade-off, of course. Like you said, Dragon Knight getting banned out, they get access to it. We've seen.
Oh, Huskar is banned. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Of course, the carry. It is a very, very good hero.
Now it also makes a little bit more sense with the GQ. I think now you probably expect from MOUZ that we're gonna give Team Spirit DK. They're gonna first pick the DK. We know that. So what do we ban?
Dun 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 dun.
We're gonna pick on 9, right? And then that's where the GQ
Monkey King ban is good.
Because otherwise, it seems like
Miracle interview when it's not coming. I asked him, by the way. I already asked him. He's not. He doesn't want to do it.
It does feel like there's an inevitable timer that you can never really go near the Dragon Knight, though, right? DK picks up a BKB.
I think if you're MOUZ,
if you use punch to try and stop a TP or something like.
I think if you're MOUZ, you want Snapfire.
I mean, at the early game you have potential to kill the DK.
I think you want Snap or Hoodwink here. So you get like the follow-up damage with Tusk, and you want magic damage to kill. Do a Weeha interview? I will. But I think I'm giving it some time. I'm trying to like get all the like Giga people I can right now. Would you like to do an interview with Panto like you did with Collapse? Of course. Sky is underrated, I agree. I think his innate is very strong.
Spirit having the DK,
the Shield of Sion or whatever.
Right, you've still got access to, I believe, yeah, Snapfire still available.
I will get Amar, but probably in like 2 months. Did you ask Sumail? I tried adding him. He hasn't accepted yet. My most hated hero. I don't know if I have one. Maybe like Tinker.
At a +5, I imagine, for Celery, right?
I mean, Pug has been banned out by Spirit a couple games in a row. This time it does get ignored. So potentially MOUZ can just go back to that.
I think Phoenix is actually a pretty good ban, by the way.
Of go for kills, progress the towers, make the map feel like MOUZ has more control.
I think Miracle will not do this podcast with anybody. I asked him, and I'm pretty good friends with Miracle, but he was like, "Bro, I'm sorry, but this is not my thing."
I want them to be initiating the first tower take, the first like the Wisdom Rune contest. I want them to actually have control of the early game.
That and as well also having.
They could still ban Pango also.
Instead of being very one-dimensional, I think.
They ban Primal.
A nice way for MOUZ to think about it.
Thanks for the info. You're welcome. Podcast with Insania, he will probably be a guest in the future.
Of course, Spirit banning out in game 1, MOUZ banning out in game 2. Spirit aren't really this like crazy DK team. In the last 4 months, they played it 3 times. They lost all 3 times.
Pugna, kinda whatever, but then the Primal ban makes more sense.
1 game to Execration, 1 game to BB. So it's not as if Spirit are this like ethereal Dragon Knight team where when they get their hands on it, they are winning everything. They just haven't won. Actually, they haven't won in 8 months on Dragon Knight for Spirit.
Sure.
MOUZ ban Primal 3 times to protect MP. It's true, but I don't. You're not picking nature's. You're not picking nature's. You're not picking natures into DK. I don't think they're picking natures here anymore. This Primal is for Pugna. I think you're picking Snapfire +1 here, if you're a Spirit. In my opinion, I think Snap is really good, or Phoenix. I like Phoenix Egg a lot.
It's been banned out early on. Again, we've seen it be so dominant during the group stage.
So I see like one of those.
Draft you have here, MOUZ plus Hoodwink, MOUZ plus Snapfire. You then flex the DK.
You could do that, yeah.
Snap I like a lot. Yeah, I could see Snap Mars, but I think they'll just pick double support.
It will just give a free pick for Boom just to go, you know
what am I missing on 5? Because it is a Tusk.
I can contribute at any stage of the game. So in my head, this is like a critical hero right now.
Yeah, the scary thing about picking the MOUZ here, if there were to be one.
The thing is, I don't want Snap and Phoenix together, so I'm looking for like, you take one of the 2, and then you just take a chill other support. So let's see.
But I agree, I think MOUZ is on both teams' radar here.
We often also kind of forget about like Shadow Demon as an option.
How was G2? MOUZ were doing really well, and then they just lost a lot of team fights because Spirit outplayed them.
I think Spirit could also kind of
that's like the sum up. Why are they permabanning Naga? It's a super strong hero. Counter to Tusk are heroes that lower attack speed, or heroes that get out of shards, at least when it comes to laning stage. I like the Murata.
throw down your ultimate,
It's a good
put
pick.
down the calling on the ground, hit a dead shot. There's ways
Follow
to just
damage,
punish
super
bad
good against
initiations.
Snowball, and you hit
This
into
hero
the
is
crab.
Not a hero that many teams will play on support right now. It's pretty much only Save, I think, that plays this guy a lot. But I
Few
like.
has played it a couple times for Tundra as well.
Okay, yeah.
I still like Snap.
But maybe he's coming back a bit more. I mean, I like it against Tusk here, right? Like you mentioned, but just the calling, I think, is.
Jakiro is very good against Tusk, yeah. Probably like
You are gonna get silent.
top 3 best heroes.
But I do expect Team Spirit to pick these 2 ranged supports, backliners that can follow up damage onto the DK.
I was actually thinking about the clock also.
You see it into the puck-handed Tusk.
Yeah,
I like it a
they
bit
are
less.
Pretty much baiting MOUZ, right? You want to be skirmishy? Sure, do
I like
but
it a bit less.
If you are not just flawless with your team play, well, like I already mentioned, Muerta has counterplay, Clock has counterplay, DK has natural optimization.
I think you could
to be able
Enigma
to
here
survive a
if
jump.
you're MOUZ.
It is very, very scary. I think MOUZ critically.
The
need
reason
to
why I
have
like
more
Enigma
damage
is
to make
that
sure
it's
if they
super
do
good
find a
against
hero,
Clock.
they can actually kill them off.
I also like this from Spirit.
And
that
there's
they
no
don't
gyro.
Jump the gun on that offlane mask because now if MOUZ picks the mask, you are running that Tusk
Puck is
mask
good for
duo
Spirit.
again, right? Into a potentially
Yeah, but
counter
they're
Toro. What's stopping
the
them from
DK
doing
is just
two
going
again,
mid.
For example,
Whoa, they pick Troll like this?
this is also pretty early Troll.
That's a weird. I think they're getting
See the
doomed.
offlaner.
And they go from.
I think you're getting
So
doomed
Troll
here.
tied. A lot of team fight.
At least, in regards to
I think they've done this
Side plays
before.
double
It's
pick,
because
I'm
like
not
Troll
jumping in, like, oh
covers
my God,
Tide from his bad
Troll
matchups,
just
right? Like
covers
Troll
all the
destroys
damage
Ursa.
down,
You
so
generally
you
want to like pick
don't
Ursa
get
here,
Tide.
which
Like, if-
you're not gonna
let's say
pick
there's an
Ursa.
Ursa locked in
I think
Spirit,
you're
you've
getting
got a Troll
doomed.
that can run in and throw down some mischance and be annoying for the mid game, but
They could look for Axe, but at least against Axe you have the Crep to heal the
Yeah,
Troll.
At least MOUZ is taking a different approach. You're probably gonna end
I
up
think
seeing
Doom
mid
is like
one
way
plays
too
against
good. How do you
Spirit
not pick
heroes and
Doom?
damage dealer out of mid.
It's
Then
good
you have
against
a
Troll,
very
it's good
solid
against
lineup
Tide.
that can indeed play
Pugna
lanes,
can't save from it
can-
either.
Has catch, has team fight, has Roche, has everything, right? So in that sense, I think. it's
Oh,
a
they
good
go
approach
Medusa is
from
also
MOUZ.
super good.
But, ooh, that's a.
Holy
that's a
shit.
18 Medusa.
yeah.
The 18 Medusa
Last one,
is kinda
I mean
haunting
DK mid is
in
super
a lot
OP.
of teams, I think,
It's
throughout
super,
the last
super
3
strong.
years.
Because of the low pressure lineup MOUZ has, right? Like when you look at a Tide and a Troll, they are annoying in lane, but they play their lane. They
What
don't
do you
connect on the
need
map early on. And
for
because of
MOUZ?
that, Yatoro goes, you know what? Give me my Medusa. I'm gonna get that 15 minutes of free farm. I'll get to my Manta. If I need to join a fight,
You
I will.
ideally
If not,
need a
I'm
mid,
gonna get the
'cause your
butterfly
lineup
soon
is
after.
quite slow.
It really is a very
You need a
scary game.
fast mid.
Because also, the Clock, the Muerta, they'll play
I
the
could have
Dragon
liked
early on.
Pango, but
The
Pango
Dragon
into
will pick
these
off,
heroes
player
is
on
hard
the
to
blink
play.
dagger. Yeah, so Spirit's lineup, it's all about
You don't do
buying
anything to
time,
Muerta ult,
building
and
the
there's
map up.
cogs.
Medusa will find her farm.
So you
If
probably
Team
need.
Spirit are a bit creative here. They could just throw the Dragon Knight offlane here and put it into the Troll, because I think that's a pretty good matchup for the DK. With the Muerta, I think he's going to have a pretty good time. It's not something that we see a lot.
I don't know why
often,
you
but
would put
in
the
this
DK
particular
away
game,
from
I think
middle. I
it'll
think that
definitely
makes
work
no
out.
sense. What
I
Misery is
just
saying.
want mid one to be as toxic as possible. I just want him to see a mid hero where when I look through here he's played Broodmother mid, he's played
Yeah, Pango
Red
is
Boss
bad.
mid,
That's
he's
why
played
I don't
Red
want
Boss
them
mid.
to have it
Slam
here.
mid, that's a mid one class.
By the way, I
That's
think a
also
lot of the
encounter
heroes,
that Amar did the other day against the Medusa.
a lot of the
mid
heroes you
Sure,
want
like,
mid for
mid
MOUZ
bad.
are really bad into DK.
Depending on what spirit pick here, that's
Like a
this
Spirit
the
or
game
Puck
going
is really
well. I wanna
bad.
see mid one read the 5 heroes and go, you know what? We have a very default, generic looking lineup that's going to play some lanes, hit some creeps, but have no purpose. It's skirmishing.
I
want
think
him
mid
to
one
see
should
the-
go like some
the way in which he can then, like,
good
break
pick.
that.
I mean,
Really.
good pick. What the fuck?
I
That
think
doesn't make sense.
What the Medusa pick does too is that it kind of counters what MOUZ wants to do. They want to have just a solid lineup and play out the game, but Medusa kind of likes this type of thing, right? He will just get farmed and he will carry this game on his back. And I do think that MOUZ needs something.
I mean, Doom is still good for a Spirit. It depends if they think they're too slow.
And Spirit, they have gone for the traditional protect Medusa bans. Of course, anti-mage is a
What
easy
else?
given, and then
Doom
Invoker
would
is
be my
also easy.
favorite.
So two of the very
There's
easy
Axe. I
counters,
think it's slow.
which then does open up for some of the quirkier options that we were mentioning.
I think the mid pick for MOUZ is really hard. Like really, really hard.
Early on, and just to make sure that he can
They could Natures, but I think Natures is super bad against DK. Yeah, they go Axe. I think Axe and Doom were like the 2 picks.
One of the counters to the Troll Warlord, right? You have the dunk. You also have relatively good laning. You
It
can
is
just
slow.
run around and pretty much do whatever you want. You can play behind the
They
tower.
could pick
Sure,
Natures if they
Tusk
want to
is
play
very good
fast, but I
punishment
think you're
hero,
really
but
putting
regards
yourself
to
on a timer.
creating
I was
alternatives,
thinking
it's super
Veno. I didn't
toxic.
say
Do
it
good
actually.
for
My
a
bad.
answer.
Like you want something toxic.
Again, he has played it before very recently.
You want something
and,
toxic. You want something
is it
fast. So
enough, though?
I'm okay
Is it
with it.
enough to be
think it's kind of enough in a way, because I think it really depends how you view Venomancer, because Venomancer with a lot of items has the most insane...
How do they stop this Dusa? They don't. MOUZ win this game by winning lanes and taking over space. Because Axe and Medusa don't help each other. I mean, I like Spirit's draft more, for sure. MOUZ win this game by doing well bottom, which they should, because they have Troll Pugna. They should do okay top with Tide Tusk, which should free up the Tide to be alone against the Medusa, which allows the Tusk to play bottom with the Troll Pugna who are winning, which then allows them to like pressure bottom tower, kick out the Axe, and then play with mid one into the triangle. Does Venu even beat DK mid? DK wins like the first 3 levels, and then Venu starts pressuring you. But you need, I think you need Orb of Frost to lower the regen and shit like that. So yes, I definitely prefer Spirit's draft, because I think the Medusa is... I think the Medusa Axe are just really, really strong.
He has to have a good lane. He needs to set up that map for his team to utilize it.
What does Veno build this game? You go Vessel. Vessel Axe.
I mean, if I just ignore the teams and go, and like, let's say it's a ranked game and I've doubled down and I really want my MMR, I am looking towards Spirit. I think the muted mid laner that said nothing and quietly picked Venomancer at the last pick, I'm not too excited by it, but in mid one's hands, I've seen it work. So I understand that it can do its job.
Venomancer snowball out of mid here, because the Tusk is freed up. With the Tide does not have to have so much help, right? So
Vessel is bad against Medusa. You guys need to stop thinking about Medusa. This game only gets won by ignoring Medusa and killing everyone else and building like a 10k lead. You're not itemizing in the early game to kill Medusa. You're itemizing in the early game to play with the fact that you have a lot of map space that is irrelevant to the Dusa. Like, you itemize to kill all of these guys. So, like the Vessel, playing the triangle. Because what you can do, if MOUZ have good lanes, again, I don't like their draft as much as Spirit. I will prefer to play Spirit. But there are ways that MOUZ win this game. And it's by leaving the Tide solo against the Medusa after minute 5 with Kraken Shell. Dusa doesn't pressure Tide, which means they both free farm. So then Tusk needs to play through like the safe lane and with Veno. Like, what's important is these 3 heroes. Or, like the Pugna, Tusk and the Veno. Like them combining. The problem is, if Radiant falls behind, I think they lose. If they're behind, like at minute 10 and 15, they're in a really bad spot, because this Medusa game is absolutely crazy.
Insanely high later on with the Aghanims. So this hero has the potential to hard carry, maybe being one of the strongest hard carries in the game. The problem becomes that it's hard to get these items on this hero. He doesn't farm that fast.
I think it's not an easy troll game. I don't like I think this double pick is so vulnerable. I think it's so vulnerable. Troll Tide. They do protect each other like semi-nicely, but they're still like very... They don't play the same game, so...
Otherwise, I'll kill off your team. BKB at the correct time, or the MKB or the Blink Dagger. Like, I think Blink Dagger as well on Troll Warlord. Once you have enough...
I'm not a big fan. I think it's very high execution. Like, I think this draft is like giga high execution. I think this draft is pretty chill. Is Triangle still the best place to farm for Dusa? You actually want to stay in the safe lane for a very long time. There's too many camps. There's an ancient camp. You protect your area. You generally only want to leave the safe lane. You generally only want to leave the safe lane as a carry if there's like big stacks in the triangle, or if you need to leave the safe lane because you feel like eventually you're not safe there anymore.
Maybe it's not going to be that easy for Spirit to get kills later on in the fights, and then that's where they potentially run out of gas. I think, yeah, it's not that straightforward. I really think this Venomancer pick was good by MOUZ. I think it's one of the heroes that exactly does what we talked about.
Ravdos.
How it kind of breaks how Team Spirit wants to play and makes it really awkward.
Why is it called triangle? Just because back of the carry players I TP to my lane after I take tower. You need to tell them to fuck off and go back top.
I thought there'd be like a lot more mid one bias, but there just wasn't much mid one.
Because you should stay in your lane.
We had like 8 spirits to like two MOUZes. Okay, let's be honest. If you were to ignore like the whole draft, do you have like a preference right now between the two? Like, who would you wish to see more Dota from? Who do you think displays more better arena Dota?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think both teams have kind of has a little bit of magic for them. Maybe just want to see MOUZ a little bit more right now, because I think they bring a little bit more creativity, perhaps.
Like if you take the offlane tower, if you take your offlane tower,
they are maybe a little bit more exciting.
I mean, I'm making a video on this anyway.
Again, it's Spirit. I think one Spirit.
Like what you should do in the offlane after you win the lane and take the tower.
It's a hard question. What about you?
You have like a couple of plays.
Simple answer. I'm gonna go for the simple answer. Obviously Spirit. There's always that chance that
You perma pull the hard camp.
Yeah, no,
You perma stack pull the hard camp. You can play aggressive into mid. You can also portal into the safe lane. You can fall back and like farm triangle. Like if your carry goes to your lane, it's like so grief. Because you don't really want to go TP safe lane.
Yeah.
In like most games. Any guides for supports on your YouTube? Yes.
To go into like a game 3 prep to like identify like is it the problem?
There's like I have a how to lane as position 5.
Right.
Do you think it's more
Multiple pos 5 breakdowns. I also have like a pos 4. Bei mir ist alles gut, nein, Dice. Wie sieht's bei dir aus?
I think I'll answer the question with this. I think Spirit actually looked better in this series overall. I think game 1 was kind of a little bit of a mistake. That
Spirit do look better, I agree.
Game 2 was pretty clear from them.
Well, hopefully there are actually, you know what? Actually, throws are pretty good for the arena. So hopefully there is plenty of throws, plenty of gold, plenty of comebacks, and of course our beautiful casters, Cap and SUG, will be taking you for game 3.
And it's going to be an
my favorite hero to play support, I think it's Phoenix. Yes, I mean you want like you only want a TP safe lane. I mean you TP safe lane if it's like naturally in a play where you get kills, or if you're the guy that can actually stay there, hold the area, and give your team a fight. So yeah, like you said, you're a Tide, you're a Bristle. Like you don't want to be some Mars that just randomly sits in the safe lane. Like that shit's fucking so bad. Are we expecting Dusa to go Maelstrom Eggs? Probably so. Maybe it's too slow. I don't know.
It all comes down to these
I don't know what the best Medusa build is. I don't play it. I just trust Yotoro. I think there's only 2 builds anyway.
They are one of the strongest teams, but when it comes to this matchup against Team Spirit, Avery, it just doesn't seem to be working for them. Why is that? And will that change in Game 3?
I think they're not playing the lanes as crisp as we saw them in some of the previous events. So I think there they just have to mechanically.
But you definitely want Butterfly also, it's true. I mean, we'll see.
Even with them, you can come out with some small.
There's either like there's your Manta, Butter, Scotty, or there's your Maelstrom Aghanims.
A little bit of their own game at least. You have to out team fight them. You have to out objective them. That's where you're going to beat Team Spirit.
I like Mid1's build. He's watched these games before. The Orb of Frost is what you need against DK mid.
Sure. And just be a little more patient, right? Just win the lanes through attrition, through the Lotuses, through the Wisdom Shrines, the little ganks, the power runes, instead of going for the, we're going to crush them. That said, this Veno could break a lot of this early game open. It is a very good matchup here against the
Well, let's see.
DK, annoying for the clockwork.
Why did permabanning Naga? I think I answered that earlier, but the hero's like super fucking OP. Like the hero's so strong. Isn't Orb of Frost a must regardless of Veno core? Yeah, it is. I mean, most of the time. Some people don't start with it, but it is core. But it's like really, it's double good against regen heroes, like DK and Huskar. Oh my god, this is a cool move. Wait, this is super interesting. They're smoked mid because Veno plays really aggressively. Yeah, he's dead. That is a crazy play. I'm writing this down.
What a cool play. And this is why you cannot expect to destroy this team in lane.
That's a crazy play, actually.
They're too mechanically gifted. They're always going to make the right play. That's such a boon for Laurel. Such a heads-up play. You sacrifice a little bit for collapse early here, but he can make it up later with some stacking if he really needs to. And you give such a good start to this DK.
Video ideas.
Very rough matchup. Now, this will not change the overall course of the lane for mid-1 in terms of what he gets, but it will change.
Spirit versus MOUZ, game 3.
DK's going to get a lot more than he should. He's going to be able to get the
Pre-game
early, even
smoke
gets a D-ward
on
mid as
Venom
well.
level 1.
Super sick start for Laurel here. This could change the game a lot in terms of
Blast.
what that trajectory looks like for the two mid laners. Might
That was a
be
cool
able to get
play.
the faster six up on the
Are
beginning
you an
game, just, you know, in the
INFJ?
top pressure as well. Completely
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, especially since the early levels are so important for Venomancer to get an advantage. Oh, Dragon Tail, he's actually taken a lot here. This is
And they skill stun on DK level 1 for that. It doesn't actually matter. DK skills like this anyway. A personality type. Pfft, I have no idea.
Get the bonus damage up, out CS him, start building up
I
the
think
play
circlets
more.
matter, but it depends on the hero.
Slow
Damphy.
start this lane. Yeah, you can put the harass into it, but damage is done here. Nice lane lead for Spirit.
I did a personality test not long
I think
ago.
this game revolves a lot around the support duos. I think whenever Pugna's in the game, I personally
Which
think
stands for
duos are
introverted,
awesome.
intuition,
You
feeling,
have
and
to respect
judging.
what this hero
No,
does.
I'm not
The
that.
game scales
You
on.
always go stun level 1 on
Obviously,
DK?
I think he
No, I mean you go breathe
makes
fire,
when you're
but by the
running
time he played against any
on
hero,
the side of Spirit that all rely on
he already had level 2 anyway.
the call is pseudo-physical
Because the
you
thing
have
is, in this lane, you don't hit the Veno
your
anyway.
score is pretty
So like your
heavily.
passive,
The
it doesn't matter that
same
you don't have it early.
resets the fight. You have snowball save as well.
At Battle Hunger is also physical. There's a lot of really good setup here for the Pugna.
And to me, the only heroes that are going to disrupt this backline for MOUZ are the Clockwork in particular.
I think MOUZ are in
The
trouble
first ones
already.
get
Like
shot
just
in
off
the
of
position, right?
the like
So
early laning
to
stage
me,
we saw.
Spirit need to find the supports early on.
By the way, after this game, I'll be going offline. I
Enable
think
that. So it's really a support
this
on
series
support battle.
is like enough for me.
So your team fights.
Yeah, Pento, I feel like, is got a pretty heavy responsibility on his shoulders for this game. For a hero that has not been particularly good in the meta, right? I mean, we have not seen very much Clockwork, and the only reason you would really pull it out is against this Pugna, I think.
It's a direct answer, but I still rather have the Pugna, right? You can always itemize against Clock. You can get the Force Staffs, the Glimmers, and your spells are just strong.
This acts as most
Even though
CS.
it is hero, it's
Actually, it's true. They were late to the lane. I mean, they
early
didn't
momentum,
miss
and
that
it's really
much.
hard to find the early momentum nowadays compared to the other melee
Will you make a video about carry? I have like some Yotoro videos. I would suggest you, but I will also make carry videos. Yeah.
Right? I feel like it's bad against
Oh, he missed the
every
anchor
other
smash.
hero here on the side of MOUZ.
It's okay. I'd argue it is in theory a good matchup.
Why does he have Gush?
It's just
I guess just because you have Tusk. But I feel like what you want to play for in this lane as Tide is that you want to be left alone
this'll be a double
with
barrel
Anchor
lane for
Smash,
MOUZ that gets a lot more
with Kraken Shell.
And certainly, in fact, they're going to try and punish Panto here as the battery cell runs out. Good damage, but the cogs
Would you
push
make a
away
video on
damage,
drafting?
A lot of it. It would have been a death sentence if damage
I
was
feel like
close
it's not
enough.
that many people
Tank
that...
hits there.
And the fact you can leave Boom up here solo
I think
early,
there's not that
again,
many
as
people
Phantom
that
talked about,
care that much about drafting, so I don't know if I really want to make a
it's
video
a
on it.
super high threat you have with this Venom
It
game.
takes a long time, it's a lot of effort, and I think it doesn't get the views. It's like a very niche topic.
Right? You got an extra hero to help out Troll. Who
Do you like the Max W no blink build on X? I think it's very game dependent, but I like it a lot.
Doable to kill Collapse is he's just not my biggest priority. Sure.
I actually played the
I'd rather
Vessel
get the
Max W
Venom
build
Phantom
like
dwelling more than
5
Troll.
years ago.
Troll is not as important to this draft as
I thought I was a hipster.
and this is the point in the game where he's putting a lot of pressure.
Draft
on
is
Maul.
super interesting.
About the time you wanna
That's
get
good to hear because I love draft. It's one of my favorite
really
things.
nice calling. That is going to put Celery down, and Chrysalis can't even get a return kill. In fact, if he's not careful, he might die here as well.
This is bad.
Call goes out from Collapse. An early level
All three
call.
can be
One of
used.
these, axes
I think the red
is
facet is still
0-2-2,
quite bad.
not in this case.
And not by
a little
hotkey.
extra kill threat down here. and they'll find
There are no
Zach.
good draft videos.
Really nice
I think
start.
there's
Yeah,
some, like maybe
like,
some AUI
going into
videos,
that
but
game,
yeah.
It does not hurt his trajectory at all.
Yeah, I mean this mid lane gets really
This lane
toxic
is
now.
going so poorly, and it's with the Venomancer being behind where he normally would be. Because normally you
I
have
don't know
over
if Thompson
flight
skills like this though.
already,
I think he leaves
which
Gale
is
at level
just
1.
adding not only just an extra 10% off the septic shock, but also obviously the minus armor, allowing the right clicks to do even more. It really stacks up.
Gotta gank this DK right now. This is your last window to really
Missed
do
the
it.
flag
Support.
bearer.
Either rotate with 6 or go into the jungle a lot more reliably. Laurel will TP back into mid.
I think you want to be 1-2-4.
It's a big question. You also are gonna have 6 for mid one. Yeah. he
I
gets
think
the
like
play.
usually people go
So that's
1-2-0
the
and then they
DK
go.
in this early game.
Who used to fortify and why? Wait, who fortified? I didn't. I was reading the
Isn't
chat.
it fairly telegraphed?
Oh yeah, it's telegraphed, but do Spirit want to
What's
bring
up,
this
Ali
towards
Crashy?
mid lane? Might do it for the
Dire
second power.
glyphed.
They're eyeing it
I
up
didn't
right
see,
now.
honestly.
Everybody's gonna come and clash mid. But ultimately, mid one is the strongest hero in this fight, so you don't want to end up in some awkward exchange if you're Spirit.
And start off
Damage shift between level 1 Q and 2 is insane. It's true, But if you look at the lane, like DK still free farmed anyway, so did it matter? You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's like a DK thing. You have to do it against DK to pressure him at all, or to like get some free CS. Because otherwise he just like melee ranges every creep in front of your face and kills it. I don't know. But I know that Topson doesn't go second level in Gale. Because the thing is, he's dead. Oh no, guys. Because the thing is also, like, if you level wards more, when you Gale them, your wards also deal more damage. Because you spawn 2 wards every time you Gale. This is bad. What happened with the Veno ulti? Did I not have mana for it or something?
Only rocking 6 armor. That is not much against this corrosive dragon.
He used it. It was on cooldown. Topson video from 1 month ago showed versus DK he went 4-4-0. Oh, my bad. I've seen him play against DK and he definitely went something else. Wait. Am I watching this? He's just getting battle hungered into dunked? That's a really bad def. At least they're getting mid tower. DK just had a soul ring? I mean, max Q, that just sounds like a Topson thing. I think other people won't do that. Okay, this is really bad for Radiant, because the only way for MOUZ to win this game was to win early game and then do this. But like while winning, you know? Like taking mid tower, doing well bottom, then Veno TP spot, they kill the Axe. Because this Medusa is not gonna get pressured. I have implemented your tip of stack pulling the Harkam and on CF5 KMR, the amount of pickers, because the Emikiri goes leave without tower is unbelievable. I know. Pulling the hard camp is so broken. Do you see this game right now? This is MOUZ. MOUZ blocked the hard camp. And they will keep it blocked. This is good though from MOUZ invading this triangle. The only problem is that mid one's levels are disgusting. How did bot lane go so bad? I think Axe is a deceptively strong laner. This is good, but I think he's overplaying on Boom. He's dead. He should not be dying. Okay. He doesn't die, but he had to Ravage. Okay, that's a good kill. Give him solo XP. Like, Yamage, can you stop fucking leeching XP, please? Get the fuck out. Oh, wait, this is a... That's a weird play by Collapse.
Unfortunately for Chrysalis, it's Celery who takes
bottom lane, they must have fucked up early. Because Dire can win it, but they shouldn't have won it as hard as they did. But now they also gave away like a really bad def.
I'm telling you, do not underestimate this guy. He's got 5.2 int gain. He gets the magic resist up. He becomes invincible.
Yeah, and I mean, Celery's on a bit of a hot streak right now.
Oh, his Pugna's really good too.
Yamage is leeching way too much experience from mid one. I hate that he's so low level.
Well, he is going to be abused, perhaps. Got a little bit too close.
Yeah, I don't think Radiant win this lane, but they got bodied a bit too hard. Especially because the way the game started is that Spirit got a first blood mid by smoking Muerta Axe on the first mid wave. So they were late to the lane by like... They probably missed the whole first wave.
Little scary to just force the triangle here with how many heroes are off the map. You don't want to run into 3 or 4, especially with potentially clock on the high ground. We'll see Panto bottom.
I think they definitely can run into the triangle. You just fucking throw a Veno ward up there.
He can TP to this bottom play. This is really aggressive from Spirit.
I mean, they should be looking to defend bottom. This overlay fucking sucks. You think so? He can't move. He's just dead. Deny him? Try to deny him? It's a weird def. I mean, this is kind of what MOUZ needs to do. You leave the Tide solo top, you trade the farm, I think Panto blocked the wave with Cog's bot, so they didn't miss more than one creep on the first wave. Wait, so Panto started bottom with the clockwork and he then TP'd top? That's a cool play if they did do that. Okay, he's fine. He gated. It's like he cogged it, blocked it, and then gated. That's super cool. I didn't see that. A nice catch, I didn't see that. He's so fucking slow. Good shards.
Panto again, he's gonna show up and does have Lotus.
Why is Crystallis so popular among pro teams? He's just a decent carry player. Can't the creeps just go through the big cogs?
And Troll Tide, absolute free farm right now. There's no pressure going into the two MOUZ side leaders. This is what they want in this game. You reacting to the Venom.
I think we do us a disservice by having laning, positioning, and later game role mixed. Wait, what do you mean?
You need to dodge him.
I'm confused.
Your Spirit, you do not want to be reacting to the Venom pressure. You want to be finding plays elsewhere in this game. And if you're not doing that, you will get out farmed here because the Venom will take space.
I think a lot of teams also want to play with carries that aren't just full risers or like full hard carries. Is Celery good? I can't see different good or bad pos 5. He's a good laner. He's a good warder. He played TI finals. It's a good pos 5. He has a good hero pool. He plays fast. I think he's a good teammate. Oh, Rue died to using a spell. What is Spirit doing in some of these games? You have a fucking Medusa who wants to farm. Why are they just running it then? Like they're skirmishing into level 9 Venomancer. They're skirmishing into Tusk, Pagna, Veno. These heroes have no cooldowns. What are they doing?
Again, this is not the hero you want to be fighting into right
That's
now.
crazy, man. Hey, I just covered your channel. Were you a pro player? I was a pro player before, yeah.
Have the damage to all in kill somebody into the Pugna Decrep plus the snowball plus Plague Wars.
I think drafting videos is done by captains from captain perspective for other captains, but interest is only as much as my emotional investment in the game. Usually low after it's finished, but probably always a lesson from draft type video, like a few smaller things I can apply to my games. I don't know if there's much to apply to your games from drafting.
That ice shards was right in front of his face as he came up the high ground.
Sometimes I'm the mid and play carry mid TA or mid tempo primal or mid area control root, and we call all if it's just you're saying that they're like they all get labeled in the same role even though they do completely different things. I see what you mean. I mean, Spirit don't need to just full AFK, but you want to avoid moves that will end up committing you into a fight against the Radiant draft, because Veno is super strong in prolonged fights. And Yatoro is really happy if this game just scales. You know, they have Medusa Axe against Troll hard carry. You know, like they can make moves, but they want to like find one guy, pick him off with like DK Muerta, you know, and then chill after. Like that's it. They don't want to like jump. They only want to go on Veno if they insta kill him. Then the fight is good. Oh, Crystallis? What? Okay, he's died twice now, like, super badly. This is really not good. He kinda has to stay bottom, because he has nowhere else to go, but I think they should be playing bottom in a way... They should be playing bottom in a way where some guy is with Troll, and then Veno can TP into fight, and then Tide can TP into fight. He just died twice there to nothing. I mean, the phylactery is good. The phylactery is very good. It's long range poke. You have clockwork and you have DK who jump for you. You don't need blink. And you have break later on Kanda. Celery vegan pride, yeah.
The big difference between this game and game 2 is the troll versus the monkey. This troll will be able to accelerate objectives for MOUZ in terms of...
Do you play Dota to arcade? I like overthrow. Overthrow is my favorite arcade game. I mean, Dyer is still doing well. Look at Yatoro. He's top net worth, top level. Because he hasn't interacted with a single hero. He also has a greater healing Lotus, because nothing has happened top lane. These first wave creeps just stop and hit the cogs. Really? How many hits do they need on the cogs? Now, I think the overthrow is super funny. I think it's really funny to play. Also, if you guys listen to the Collapse podcast, he says that he plays a lot of Dota 12v12. He thinks it's like super funny.
Celery could not get the tower in time.
It's weird that the big cogs, it's normal 2 hits. Ah, but like, so you cog when they're all above and they start hitting like all of them, so it delays them quite a lot, right? He uses Manta to farm the wave? To farm the ancient camp? I feel like this Manta didn't do anything. Interesting. I didn't know that about the big cogs, actually, because once you said it with the big cogs, I was like, oh yeah, it shouldn't work. Oh my god. That's a bad def. It's efficiency Manta. But did this Manta... Because mid was already taken. I mean, I guess now his Manta's up again, but I feel like he didn't... I feel like all the creeps he got, he was getting anyway. Or like... There have been some bad deaths in this game. Crystallis died twice, like a clown. And Collapse died twice in this spot, like a dumbass also. The game plan for Radiant is to get this pipe and to take over areas and take Roche soon. What's your opinion on Collapse not buying Blink? I like it. I think he doesn't need Blink because he has a Clockwork and a DK who already has Blink. I moved my camera.
His team too far away for this just to be a Ravage, so...
But you can go Roche. Everybody's around the pit. Bad place on the map.
Yeah, they're gonna get Roche. Spirit will not fight. I think you want 4 staffs in this game. On this Spirit draft. You should be buying 2 or 3 4 staffs, I think. Look at the Radiant draft. They have no lockdown. Like, it's Ice Shards and Veno. 4 staff, like, super owns.
Or pushes, or they can let him push solo if they are really confident making another play elsewhere. And there's the flick on the tusk, so that option is available. Send the troll down a lane, make a quick smoke play, look for the catch with the tusk.
Do you feel like MOUZ plays similar to Secret? Honestly, I haven't seen it in so long. I haven't seen Secret play in so long, I don't even know what their playstyle is. Or like, what I would compare them to. Yeah, Larl is buying Pike. It's good. He needs it anyway. I think they need one of the subs too. I feel like this clock has not done anything yet in this game. I feel like Panther is a bit out of place on the clock.
Yeah, but I mean, pushed in mid, pushed in bottom. Yatoro's taking your triangles. I mean, I feel like this little brief period is very beneficial for Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit is getting a lot. Like, why aren't Spirits smoked on this Tormentor?
He's got a Lotus, but he doesn't have a TP. Yeah, he's done. What a pick from MOUZ to do that at the same time as
that's
going
weird. They just, I think Yamich insta went to the triangle when they saw the Manta on the top wave. That's a bad def. That's bad. Oh, they're gonna kill Collapse also. I don't think he's seeing it coming. I like what MOUZ are doing on the map. Because if you look right now, while they're smoking these two, Tide is showing mid, hitting mid tower. Oh my god, he got so lucky.
That is just unlucky. We'll take wisdom though.
He gets so lucky on collapse.
Rue can do much to stop this. Really fast falling actually. Maybe collapse trying to help him out. Damage. He wants to snowball with a beautiful dragon tail from Laurel.
That was really good by Laurel.
The snowball save, and they are just outnumbered here.
No cancel.
Away, the calling. Okay, they got him in the end. Even the calling
Wow.
didn't hit. Rue does.
That was a good dunk. That was so much damage.
For them going in this game, even without the Medusa on the map. Take the Veno out.
Ah, they overplayed. They were hitting top tier 2, mid tier 2, and they wanted to take the Wisdom Shrine. That's too much. It's too much, guys. The phylactery dunk, yeah, not something you see very often.
Give you a lot more time during this Aegis period to get some more farm off the map. Slow down mid one's progression towards that Ags. For the tide.
Oh, this is gonna be a long game. I can tell though just by watching that this is not. This is not Prime Spirit. Wait, Laurel didn't go Pike. He bought a full BKB.
Like, you have the capability to kill him if he's alone. You just don't know if there's
And so the idea of going BKB is that it allows him to go BKB and then Nullifier. This is the only reason I'm somewhat okay with it. Could you tell me why Valve decided to stop making True Sight? No. I couldn't tell you. Sorry? Yeah, okay. I mean, so it's because it's expensive and it's a big commitment. That's what you think? Yeah. Does Phylactery apply before Dunk Threshold? I don't think so, no. I think the spell applies first, then the Phylactery damage comes after.
So they can't even just, with the heroes here, brute force the tier 2 tower and say, okay, we're at least going to get objective out of this. Rue, while he may pay for it, he's going to take
I mean, I think we all miss True Sight. It's like literally... It's like a cinema movie. They're so good. But what I wanted to say, like, looking at Spirit in these games, like, if Prime Spirit is 10 out of 10, I think their strength right now is a 7. Do you think Dota 2 will die in a few years? I don't think so. I think there's too many people playing. There's too many people playing. There's too much money involved for people to quit. What do you think about Tide last hitting the skill over Veno? I really don't think it matters that much. Nobody cares who gets kill last hits in mid game or late game. Unless it's on like a giga kill streak, or it's like a carry that's like close to an item or had a bad early game. What would it take to kill Dota? I don't know, a lot. I think Valve to like giga fuck up or horrible patches, horrible experience, no money, no prize money in tournaments. But even then you have a public scene, like people that would just play. So I don't know.
Somehow Chrysalis did not get the last hit.
So yeah, to go back to this item build of Laurel, I don't really like it. The one rationale, I think Phylactery applies first before the spell, no. Really? Does it? Maybe. I don't know. Like then how does it interact? Wow, so if you have Phylactery ready with the dunk, you can actually dunk way earlier because you have Phylactery? What is Spirit doing? They didn't have BKB available on Laurel, right? You said Veno's gonna buy Vessel, why did he not? I thought he would. I think it's good that he didn't. Buyback?
It's a long ways away. He has to TP onto the outpost in order to get here, and he does not have hook shot still, though. The buyback itself has scared MOUZ back.
Phylactery damage goes first and then dunk damage. Oh, that's cool, I didn't know that. I mean, I guess most of the time when you jump in anyway, you're using Battle Hunger with the Phylactery, right? So it's not like the Phylactery dunk damage doesn't come in that often, that handily. I don't know what Spirit are doing, like there's playing very split and everything. Veno deals a lot of damage to Medusa, by the way. Good snowball. He's dying. He has a Lotus on you. He didn't pop the Lotus. Now he did. He's dead. Yeah. Oh my god, Spirit is gonna lose. They don't look that good. They really don't. Like, what is this? Like, usually if you look at Spirit, you see like nice fights, dragged out fights. You know, like they force each other in and out. I mean, I don't like the item builds. I don't like this drums. I don't like this drums on Clockwork. I mean, Clock didn't do shit this game. Let's be real. He could have been any follow-up damage, and the DK game would have been a lot better. Collapse kind of missed the initiation. Then he got double Croaker stunned, actually. They used like 20 spells to kill the Veno.
It's just so much spellcasting value from Yamich.
That's the most useful hook he's used all game, I think, on Clock, to save himself.
But he also didn't have to use his BKB, which is still sitting at 9 seconds. Talk about a free game for him. Picked up a BKB and hasn't felt compelled to use
I think they needed multiple 4-staff.
They're in trouble this game. Oh yeah.
They needed multiple 4-staffs on Spirit. And to not take all these skirmish fights. Like, if you pick Medusa 80 in this game, you understand that Medusa will win you the game. So then why are they, like, taking so many fights where Medusa isn't ready or Medusa doesn't deal damage? Like, Medusa still doesn't deal that much damage against the Radiant heroes.
That's the big question mark. How do you do it with Axe DK against this lineup?
Do you think that changes with Scotty pickup?
Like, I think Medusa needs Daedalus or a Silver Edge. Even with Silver Edge, you don't kill the Tide because he gets decrepified. Then you need Nullifier, and I don't think you have Nullifier.
He does. Might also be him thinking, I need to start fights.
What's Laro's items? Does he have Nullifier? No, right? He has like Blink, BKB.
Again, you find the Tusk and Pugna, the fight becomes a lot more straightforward.
So the only way, like the only timing for when Silver Edge is good is when you can combo it with Nullifier at the same time. And he is going it on DK, I just don't know how far he is. He's buying Disperse on Veno, I like that, by mid one.
He is an absolute beast on this front line.
Team Spirit, they try to go for the quick pick off around the Roshan pin, but find it instead. Maybe they're the ones to be picked off.
Why didn't he just use Rocket? Why does he just run there?
What a blink from him, and now he's got the Ravage on Collapse with the extra kill. Blink back in from
This is not a kill. You can't kill him.
But he can get off BKB at any time. He's really kited though. Yatoro, is he gonna be able to
Manta used. He's gonna deal no damage to Anchor Smash. Troll is low. He cannot blink on Axe. Stone Gaze. He's just dying. He's just dying to the Veno. Good call. Oh, they can't. Mid one is kind of owning this game. Veno with this Axe is kind of funny. Veno used to be notoriously garbage against Medusa. It looks like he actually deals a lot of damage.
3-4-2 out of that one. A 3-for-1 actually. They didn't really only get the one kill.
Honestly, I thought that was going to be way worse.
Yeah, that could have been worse. It's really hard for Spirit to play with like 3 of the heroes. First of all, Axe, DK, and Clock all do the same thing. And like one Veno ward, one Gale, one Veno ulti, and DK and Axe can't move for like forever.
But he doesn't have the DPS to push this fight over the edge.
I mean, the Venomancer alongside, if the Tide is anchor smashing, and the Venomancer can actually commit to hitting the Dusa. Exactly. The damage of that Aghanim Scepter, you're talking about like an...
Did he not use his Lotus again on Yatoro?
I mean, just a sick call.
I need to see when... I need to see when Yatoro's alive, if he has a... If he still has a Lotus. Should you go drums every game? You should go drums in most games on pos 5, but I think in some games you should not. Like, look at Celery. He doesn't have it. He did use his Lotus? Okay. Yeah, he did. You can see it here. He just dies super fast. Do you like the concept of Veno Axe now? Personally, I think it's kind of cool. I feel like it's cool.
Could also be some Conda action for collapse.
Maybe it's a bad take, but I think it's cool. I think when heroes have multiple ways of being played, I like it. Oh damn, my Square Enix stock went up by 8%. Let's go. What does Venno buy next? He's going Diffusal. And then he probably goes like Skadi? You want like more debuffs. Just wanna like stack debuffs. Yeah, Toro needs Daedalus.
You know, Nullifier can account for the Pugtail a little bit, and then just some.
They're also gonna have Tusk Kick later.
There's a path to just jump the tide and all in him this game. Yeah.
I really think this drums on clock is... It's really useless. I don't understand why you buy drums. Drums is not good against Venno. Drums is not good against Tusk. I mean, okay, so they're gonna go Kanda, which gives them the break.
I like the itemization from Spirit. I think they're on point here trying to address the problems that they're facing in this game.
So like they want to... They can burst... I mean, they can burst whoever they want. Bearing is good, but Bearing is also a 5k gold item. Like, you can have Boots of Bearing, or you can have Force Staff and a Near Pipe, or Force Glimmer. Or Drums Force Glimmer, you know what I mean? They're so expensive. Ah yeah, Scott, you know. This Venno's a fucking problem. I mean, the thing is also, you can try to kill the Tide, you can try to kill the Troll, but then there's a snowball save also. You're trying to rationalize it, I know. But then, you can only buy drums if like you know you're gonna get a lot. Rocket? Rocket the Roche. Come on, they need something big here. Rocket the fucking Roche! Thank you. They lost Rue for free. Doesn't Kanda enable Bursting Tide? I mean, it does, but there's Snowball save. And the crap. What are they? These team fights are so split. Like, look at this. He just jumps a Venno on his own, has to BKB. Oh man. This feels a little more worse to me than usual, because I'm actually a Spirit fan. Like, I really like this team. I don't think they're playing well. You can't do anything. They still have Angel. They still have Ravage. Do you have Hookshot? So you want to try to go for a sneak here. Oh my god, my YouTube stream is lagging. Hello? Ah! What's happening? Is it me? Okay, we missed, like, it's lagging again. Are you serious? Wait, how did... We're gonna have to rewind that, because I don't know what the fuck happened. They got Aegis? We're rewinding. Okay, so they needed... They got something good done with Rocket Flare, huh? And a jump.
It's an awkward situation. Yeah, I mean, this is low enough. You gotta make the commitment now.
Dude, Collapse blinked in with like 300 HP. Fucking crazy play by Collapse. We have to watch. Look how much HP he has on Axe to make this play. Look at his HP.
It's an awkward situation. Yeah, I mean, this is low enough. You gotta make the commitment now. Awkward situation. Yeah,
he ulted Roche. What the fuck? And mid-one's Pi killed him. Yeah, dude. He blinks in, cancels the Lincolns on Roche, and dunks it.
Yeah, I mean, this is low enough. You gotta make the commitment now.
That's actually a psycho play. That's crazy. I think there is no other offlaner in this position that would have made this play. I think that's what makes some plays like really cool. I think that's what can make you appreciate some plays, is that when you think about it and you're like, there's no other player that would have done that in that moment. Collapse is really clutch about Roche and stealing. Remember Riyadh? That's a bad play, and this is result-oriented thinking. Well, what do you mean? What if it didn't work? Dota doesn't. You don't go far in tournaments if you just play safe. They're down 11k gold. If you just give up this Aegis, then what? Like you know what I mean? If you play this game, if you play this game on default, right? You're like, oh, we can't fight them. I think Radiant will win this game like 95 out of 100 times. If you contest this play and you succeed, you know, you're gonna win a lot more often. Like sometimes Dota asks for, you know, crazy stuff, and that's how you win. I think your Toro is just straight up dying here, see not? Stone Gaze. Ravage. He tried to Manta dodge it, he couldn't quite do it. It's pronounced Aegis, isn't it just pronounced Aegis? Laurel is dead. This Veno is doing too much, and they can't kill him. There's too many tanky heroes.
But it's still a win for MOUZ, preventing Spirit from finding a good opening in that fight. Boom, just barreling into them with the Shivas.
You get a buyback out of the Tusk, that's super valuable here. But again, not able to commit to the fight over the long term. You gotta get what you can and get out.
Oh man.
Shadowblade does fail Yatoro with the lack of detection. That will not happen.
I don't know.
He is lucky to escape that fight. Crystallis says, I don't need an Aegis to hit your high ground.
No, not at all.
Don't like this Axe on Tide. No, I think it's good.
Bold enough to go for these high ground situations.
It's very good.
You have the sustain.
You have long range minus armor with slows.
About the all-in with the chain stun potential, so your saves have to be on point here if the troll gets jumped.
Sorry?
But no Stone Gaze gives you a little confidence.
It does. Bit of heals. Pop off the troll. He will back out. Despite 25 seconds left on the Dragon Knight.
I don't think if you're MOUZ you want to rush this game because you still have so much scale yourself. You're not worried about this game going later if you need to find items on everybody. You look at how rich
Mid one is kind of owning this game.
Okay,
Okay, let me check something.
break this game as well. And he'll find Rue. He is
chain stun, no chance for an ult, no chance for Glimmer.
better hit than a core here for sure.
That is true.
You know, there's no Roche to claim for a long time. So Spirit can just kind of play the map and look for some more items of their own. And they just really need some damage from Yatoro.
I think it's on my Twitter also, maybe.
25 plus a data list or something.
You want me to send you the video file or just a picture of the...
damage and then Collapse gets the damage.
So just, yeah, I'm fine.
The Aghanim Scepter, right? Like,
on
Cole
YouTube.
is maybe the best hero, the most effective hero for Aghanim's axe.
Damage reduction is quite good against the hero. Or damage block as well. No Crimson Fire in this game, but what can you do? He also did get the Pyrrhic Cloak on the axe, so that's like another.
Is it at the very end?
Late mail, but get the next best thing.
Last minute, okay, I'm watching now.
Just you need damage right now. Your Spirit, that's all you're looking for. Double Outworld Staff worth mentioning for MOUZ as well. That's going to be something else to go through on these jumps. That is
Right, let me see if this is it.
Their job is just make the team fight as annoying as possible. Throw as much gunk out there, as many things for you to deal with. Make it chaotic.
I'm taking a few.
Win that fight over time. If it's not
I'm taking some pictures for you.
Oh, but I need the footage.
Especially if the Tusk Axe comes out. I mean, that makes the fight a lot more difficult.
You need to clip it?
A lot of this for Spirit relies on formation and positioning around the Medusa.
I don't know if I can... Let me see. Can I use Streamlabs and OBS at the same time?
Could you remove for a sec the promoted video?
MOUZ playing it slow. Just playing the map.
Okay, 1 sec.
That does give an opportunity. Mid one. Blinking pass.
YouTube
Yatoro
Studio.
And Collapse. And the teleport's coming in on Boom. Boom wants to stop him here.
Do not want to let him get out for free.
Got the anchor. That slows him down a little bit. Now he's underneath the calling though, so no chance for Ravage. Not yet.
They're jumping.
He's in trouble.
There's Paul.
Right as the touch jumped in. What is that timing from Collapse? Literally frame perfect from the man once again. The offlaner Spirit.
Let's Collapse fucking owning or... Delete this, save. You can try now. Okay, I've not been paying attention. What if I missed? It's, you can check it now.
Yatoro is still fine. Chrysalis no longer has his axe, and the saves are not there. Not in this.
Wait, what? They actually killed all of them? Okay, wait, we have to go back. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so 13k leads.
just playing the map.
Blink. Oh.
That does give an opportunity. Mid one.
The timing of these ads are brutal. Dude, fuck Twitch, I'm sorry. Okay, so they back off, they TP in on the outpost. Manta killed the anchor. Kanda break. Stun on Laurel. Oh my god, he actually just fucking acts. I would love to see this from Collapse's POV. I think, like, there's some luck involved, but this is also skill. I'm sure if you look at his POV, he's looking at the Tusk on the left. Like, he knows that the Tusk will soon jump. You know? So there is a moment. Like, there's a moment that you go for this, you know? Like, it is luck involved too, but he's creating like this moment also. And he blinked before Chrysalis ran close enough also to cancel, yeah. Spirit win this game, Collapses by far the MVP. It all started. I think Troll forced him to blink also. I think it's a mixture of all of it, you're right. I mean, Collapses by far the MVP if they win this game. That's really crazy. The Disperser on Medusa is also gonna be very annoying for Radiant to deal with. I think Tide and Troll especially. Like, he's buying Refresher, I think, on Troll. This hero needs so much mana. I think he won't actually be able to use... I think he won't be able to use Refresher against Disperser. He's not buying it anymore.
If you can't kill the Medusa, you won't be able to kite him against the Disperser. You can't kill him against the Aegis.
Oh,
It poses
shit.
a problem for MOUZ. I think there are many ways they can...
Like, I know everyone loves Yotoro and I do too, but this game so far, I don't think he's done that much. Good save. That's a good save. Can they save Collapse? Good force. This is weird. Mid one is just killing. Oh no, they lost this fight. They need to get the fuck out.
Can't commit to that fight. You use Stone Gaze, the Troll gets out, he still has ult, he still has saves behind him.
Wow, it's actually a crazy game. This is actually a crazy game.
No way Yotoro can commit in there. You're gonna get kited, the Venom's gonna do its work.
How many insane plays do they need to do on Spirit to win this game?
Really bold play when you potentially could have just held the roast hit and made MOUZ go into you, which is a way better scenario.
They don't want to be left in a situation where they're getting like word spam.
He stole Aegis. Dude, this team is so fucking awesome. Dude, being a Team Spirit fan, like, you eat well. You eat well being a fan of this team.
Disgusting. I mean, this game is over if MOUZ get both those Aegis. Now they will have to struggle again.
But that's also why, like, you just have... Wait, Veno has a 50 base damage talent? Yeah. But this is also, like, you have to constantly... So they flew there just to play single limb bracket. Yeah, I don't like that. I think this tournament should not be single limb. You wait 3 weeks, you fly 12 hours, and then maybe you play 1 BO3. That's definitely one. I mean, he will just take... He has Tusk Kick. It's a good call. He's dying. Holy fuck, damage. They lost. They can't. Look at mid one's damage. Whoa. Wait, he's killing them. Wait, I thought Troll had Aegis. Of course he doesn't have Aegis. Lamau, I was like, oh. Oh, they killed Troll, but he will come back. They held again.
You could have fought back and just gone to your base, reset, take another fight
This is
here.
crazy game. He's buying BKB on Dusa. I guess he has to, but it's really bad for you.
Again, I don't know what he's
That's a crazy steal.
Damage is looking for that block. You even stunned him with the hook shot, but you once again get Roche, get Aegis.
The crowd reactions are really cool. They're doing it. Please look it up. Dude, I don't fucking care if I'm saying Aegis wrong. I'm not gonna call it Aegis. Also, I think Google can be wrong on some of these things. Everyone calls it Aegis. I will call it Aegis. It's okay. Those were good cogs, yeah. The camera angles are really, really good.
And here's where you could kind of say, yeah, maybe we buy back and just go for it, but it's a really tough call because you don't have bots on these heroes. You have to like aggressively glyph for the TPs.
The problem is still like how does Spirit win? Like they're doing like miraculous stuff and holding, but they're still like they're not winning. Like they're not.
It felt like it should have been over for MOUZ a while ago. And against a lot of teams, it might have been, but.
MOUZ still sitting at the 11,000.
Because Spirit aren't really getting that much stronger, and they rely on very specific plays. Like they rely on like a good Axe call. But there's counterplay, with Snowball.
We did see the influence of that kick though, and this is a really big item.
Did Dota Plus really say it's a 50-50?
Kick into Hex. There is no real counterplay from Spirit.
This is not a 50-50. I think Radiant are way stronger. This Veno is crazy strong. I think they have double Ravage. Oh, I don't know if Boom has Refresher. Oh, I can't click. Like, I think Radiant are way stronger. I think the execution of team fighting on Dire is way, way harder. They have a kickback.
None of that's gonna matter if you get kicked into Hex.
They have a kickback. They have Blink Hex. They have double Ravage.
And you will just blow everything if you find him, because you know he does not have 5 right now. So you're not gonna hold the trigger.
Oh no, the non-native speaker is saying a word wrong. I think that's funny. Yeah, Porsche. That's Porsche, guys. DK and Dusa are the strongest late game hero of the Axe counter to Troll.
Not enough.
It doesn't like straight up work like this. Even though while you're right, Dota is a lot more nuanced than that.
I feel like divine rapier. Yeah, it's just divine. I mean, you can go like some disperser builds into MKB.
Because even though while that is there, like what happens if you what happens if they kick Hex the first guy and he's dead? Or like you rely on finding a good jump. But what if you... But that's probably the 50-50. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, sorry. Sometimes when you stream and you talk a lot, you sometimes just fully don't fucking understand that you may answer to something I said 20 seconds ago. But I already forgot that I said it.
That's the upside of not using him in that fight. You can now go back for the siege. You can go back for this next Roshan and have 5-5-X available. And that is
So I fully agree with you.
nasty amount of HP for Spirit.
Wenn ich mich nicht irre, und das wäre glaube ich genau was... Who is he talking to? Fuck off, Crash. Who's Ankh talking to? I love that one. I think the Ankh meme is kind of funny. Those Plague Wards are so strong.
You do not want to walk up and kill these things because you're going to get kicked out of the base.
Yeah, I'm schizo.
Really tough position for Spirit.
At this point, I don't even know if Dota Plus understands how strong Veno is. I think this Venomancer with less net worth is stronger than the Medusa. I think also this Tide with 28k net worth, he does so much, like double Ravage. It's ridiculous in this game. How many buybacks you have on Dire? You have all but Medusa and Clock. You need to get buyback on Dusa. Surely it would help a lot. I don't know what the next items are on the Dire heroes. I think Collapse is going Refresher, which will help. Double Call, of course, is good. I will just say, I think the Tusk is very, very annoying in this game. I am a Falcon.
Pray that he doesn't latch onto you.
I've always wondered who is your favorite co-caster to cast with. You've actually worked with multiple different ones, or do you enjoy paneling more? I personally love your energy on cast. I prefer casting, actually. I think casting is more free.
So the Roches
Like casting is literally just you're hanging out with one dude, you're looking at what's happening. Have you looked into having both chats on screen? And I have both on my second monitor. I don't know how to make the YouTube chat go down with my Twitch chat, you know, like on the overlay you guys can see the Twitch chat, right? I don't know how to put the YouTube on there, I don't get it. But yeah, when it comes to casting or paneling, I like casting more because it's more free. When you're paneling, you need to make sure that other people get to talk, that you add to their points. You will not always talk about what you want to talk about because not everything's about you. Whereas casting is, it's you and one guy, you're having a good time, it's super chill, it's super fun. It's definitely more fun than paneling. Paneling is all about like filling time. Sometimes people also, I think some people, they just straight up don't want to talk about what you want to talk about, or they will not add to your point, you know. And who's my favorite co-caster? I don't know. I think all the casters in Dota are really good. They all make it really, really easy. I will say I have the most fun with Sunsfan. I think it's the most fun with Sunsfan. And I think OD Pixel probably makes it the easiest. Like they're all like S-tier casters. That would be my take. But I think that casting... Like I think casting goes by very fast and it's very fun. Like you can cast an hour game and it doesn't feel like an hour game. You know what I mean? I love casting with Shannon. This guy is so stupid. Like Sunsfan is so stupid in like the best way. He's like such a lovely person. Like he's so genuinely just funny. Holy, what is happening? That was a good Ravage. Neither Collapse nor Larl BKB'd. I agree. I think OD is way smarter than people think. Ooh, this Ravage is a bit weird. Maybe it wasn't, because it did clip Yatoro. Yatoro's dying. He has no buyback, right? This game's over.
They don't know that though.
I
MOUZ do not know he does not have the gold. They know the timer.
actually feel like that was not a... I want to rewatch the fight. Because I think there's a lot of big stuff that happened, but I want to see if they can hold somehow. I think they can't. I think neither Larl nor Collapse BKBing when they jumped in there was a huge mistake. They lost. Are they holding? He has buyback. I don't think they can hold. It would be way too miraculous if they hold here. I think Crystallis can literally just throw it up. He can't blink. They're just cancelling his blink on Axe again. They're just cancelling all their blinks. It's over. Oh my god, they lost. When you're on a panel, what does it look like during the game? Do all of you discuss it and talk about what will your topics after the game be? It depends what tournament it is. If it's like a TI or like a really big thing, then you generally talk about what the topics will be, or you say like what your highlight is, what you're gonna talk about. If it's other events, it's a bit more chill. Then you say, oh, I want to talk about this clip and do this, but not like super crazy. Let's look at the handshakes, and then I need to look at that last fight.
They show up when they need it most, and man, a very clutch game 3 draft. I think this draft was going to decide this game 3.
I don't like that this is single elim. Dream League is definitely a lot more relaxed, and it's just more like, I want to talk about this clip, and then you just have fun and like you add on each other. You don't really need to like plan it. When you were a player back then, weren't panels a lot more knowledgeable and fun overall? Nowadays the panels feel very blah. When you were a player, weren't panels a lot more knowledgeable? Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't watch as much of like the panels and the tournaments.
Yeah, they can run you over. Yeah, if you give them like the early momentum and the early Roshans, they're just gonna...
Yeah, Spirit is out. Do you know if pro teams ever prepare a fight by intentionally staggering BKB? I'm early BKB, you were later. Yes, there are people... there's definite moments where you understand... It's not about I BKB early, I BKB late, it's more about like... I need you to start the fight for me. Like, I'm later entry in the fight, you know? Like, I'm the second entry, I'm the third entry into the fight, I'm the first entry, and that's kind of how you know. So it's similar what you're saying, but just like in different... It's worded differently. Can you explain countdown X? It's long range from phylactery and it breaks. I think the thing about panel synergy is very true. And I think also nowadays people need to be more careful with what they say. That's also true. And I think there's some people that don't like pointing stuff out. I like pointing stuff out, but even I could do it a lot more. We need to rewatch this fight, because something is not right here.
Really wanted to take a fight there with the amp damage, but not willing to push.
They don't have buyback. Like, clock buyback is 600 gold, 20 seconds. Dusa has no gold. I mean, he won't farm 3k gold, so they want to fight this. I understand how they jump here, but if you jump like this, you have to BKB on your heroes. And the problem is that Medusa doesn't follow quickly on this play. And they blink, stun, and call at the same time. Because here, look, Yatoro BKBs, but neither of his two other cores did. And then he fully kicked away the DK. He Lotuses the Tide and he gets saved. I mean, they went on the two worst targets and finished neither.
He's gone, and no buyback available, no gold for it. They don't know that though.
I think the Veno dies. Or if he gets snowball saved, then he goes into a Stone Gaze, you know? I just feel that the level of insight analysis is very superficial. Sorry, I don't actually fully know what superficial means. I know the word, but I don't know the full meaning.
They won this game where I think a lot of teams would expect Spirit to pull it out in the end, but they didn't, and I think that's huge.
Like you're saying that insight analysis is like not real? Means not deep. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Oberflächlich. Ah, yeah, okay. I personally think that panels would be better, lacking depth. Yeah, I think panels would be better if myself with other panel members, if we would discuss more. If it's more discussions back and forth. Instead of one statement host, you know, like more back and forth and being open to disagreeing. A good panel doesn't come from just saying yes, you're right, yes, you're right. It should come from, oh, really? Like, oh, I don't think it's this way. Oh, actually, I think it's this way. And then you can present your idea. Oh, but actually, you have this, but I value this more highly. Because it's the same with these teams. A lot of the time, when these people draft and play against each other, even if you ask them afterwards, they won't agree on whose draft is better. You know, it's just because there's so many things about Dota that matter. There's the gameplay, itemizations, your communication, your team fighting, the way you play the map, the way you move, and all the stuff, you know?
It's like Misery said, it's crazy to see. It's really strange.
Like, just because I disagree with someone, it doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean they're wrong. But I think sometimes, you know, people get a little offended by it.
I think it's just awesome for them being able to do that.
So I definitely think paneling can be a lot better. I don't think that the panel level is like fleshed out at all.
Incredibly hard to stay on top forever, and I think the season's just started, and they clearly have some work to do.
I think if panels could be 10 out of 10, I would say that the current panels are like a 6. You know? I think Quinn being added to this equation helps a lot. I think the panels at Blast were very good. I think the Quinn Seb Blast group stage, that was good stuff. I think that was like a 9, you know, like it upgraded like quickly from like a 5-6 to like a 8-9 immediately.
They kind of had a bad day. There were some moments, especially
you know,
in the first game, indecision not going for Roshan. Game 2, they cleaned it up. Game
and that's self-flame, because I'm in some of those panels. But I think also like sometimes you, like whatever, you know. shit happens. You don't always get to do this stuff. Sometimes you have a bad day. Like sometimes I can feel like today I did good, or like today I'm just autopiloting. I'm just saying like useless stuff. You know, it happens. So it can definitely be improved by like a lot of people. Bei mir ist alles klar. But okay, guys, I'm actually gonna peace out for today. I think a 3-hour stream is kind of chill.
Yeah, it was fantastic. This whole
Hating on any
series,
caster to chill
3 games,
bias is.
and
Oh
look,
wait, I want to
we're
see
now
this. They have
getting
mid
a
one.
win. It does mean we get the special privilege of mid one joining us.
Oh, that's cool.
Congratulations, how you
Wait,
feeling?
let's watch this first.
Great, I guess.
Good, sometimes that's all that really needs
Good,
to be said.
good stuff to him.
Venom mid, we got to talk about it. Were you calling for it? We know that you love to play it, but in that moment,
That's a
was
good
you
Venom
calling
pick.
for it? Was it a teammate that's bringing it up?
I mean, it was obvious, right? Like I see DK, and I'm like, I mean, it's no brainer just pick Venom, you know.
All right, so you didn't, at no point were you ever thinking there's going to be another
Yeah, it's
hero
good.
in mid for you. You did get ganked early though on this Venom. Did that? You know, how do you recover from that? You're like, oh man, lane's done. GG. We just go next.
I mean, I was surprised by it. I was like, oh my god, I should have expected this. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, you know, like.
It was a
people are
good
gonna
move.
gank me, but I felt like the matchup, like, I kind of understand.
Yeah, mid one's
So,
mid one's
worried,
first answer
you know, like, at
was
some
not
point,
good.
like, I can still
Like
pull
him
out,
saying
so
it's a no-brainer, I pick Venom. It's
Yeah,
not a
like
good
the,
question as a
the-
start to this interview.
It's,
Like,
it's a classic anti-Huskar gang. I was curious if you felt stressed at all as the game went longer, as they have sort of spirit magic. This team is very good at pulling games back. Did you feel like the game was in y'all's control for most of it, or did you feel like with the Aegis steals and stuff, like if it was slipping at all?
I mean, there was a lot of bullshit going on.
Good
right?
question.
Like they took our Aegis toys, and I gotta say, like I actually felt like we might actually lose this game.
Really?
But,
Yeah.
that's the fun part of it. Like I actually like it. This
Okay.
feeling, it makes me like
it's good.
sure. Like why not? Like, just keep playing.
How do you manage the comms in the team? Are you guys, you know, like who's staying calm in it, right? Because in that moment, you are kind of panicking. You're like, okay, this.
I appreciate that,
Roshan,
Mambo.
This should have been our Aegis. Like, how do you
Appreciate it.
keep calm and keep the other players calm too?
I mean, we were not panicked. As I always said, like you need to be able to move on. Like what's next?
Yeah,
Like,
you need to always
it
look at the
happens,
next
like,
play.
Yeah, sure. Like what now? You can't be thinking about the Roche constantly, right? Like the life goes on. Like the game is going on. You need to think about like what's next. That's what you need to do.
They need
Curious
to.
about you guys played Furion both 2 first games, and
Yeah.
then game 3 was kind of a completely different style of drafting. And I'm
Yeah.
curious what went through you guys talk outside, and what was your thought process going into game 3?
I mean, I was telling my team like I think because I wasn't at Fisher tournament, so I felt like the team were moving a bit different. So I was like, this Furion might not be the best for us right now. So I was like, I want us to switch something up. You know, I don't want to go Furion again, and we might actually just lose on Turkey out of nowhere. You know, it's always nice to switch things up and not like being aware of like the team is a bit.
I mean,
different
Misery
now,
played TI
so
finals.
we gonna need
You
some
know,
time to adjust.
Obviously, he has good
Yeah.
input.
Smart move, I think.
In regards to the draft for MOUZ, you seem to be kind of like the star player in how they draft. They give you access to Necrophos and Broodmother, Lesh, right? Like any hero you want. Do you ever feel that pressure in the draft to have the correct read on what a quirky mid-1 hero will be to win the game?
But I don't know. I mean, you're asking a tough question for me. I think. I mean, I just maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. No, just enjoy the picking whatever you want to play in the moment. I guess that's the
Yeah, I
better
mean,
way.
if I feel it, like I just play it. You know, sometimes I might pull out the KheZu mid. No, I did it before.
Yeah. I mean, it's impressive that MOUZ have that much kind of.
I don't think
trust in
that
it.
was a
Some teams
very
have
good
that trust in
question.
players to some degree, but it is impressive that MOUZ just allow you to kind of what you see is what you get. What you call.
You don't really feel pressure in a draft anyway.
It's all
The
depending
draft is
if
like the
you are
most
able
chill
to
part of
execute.
any Dota game
So it's
ever.
like if people realize that,
Unless
I mean,
you're
your
playing
first
like game 5
impression is
finals and
important, right? If
you're
you are
out of reserve
reliable,
time, a couple
people
picks
are
in,
gonna
there's very
trust
little
you,
pressure on you in
which
the
is how it
draft.
is, right?
Look, your Venom mid is very reliable, right? We saw it in groups. We've seen it multiple times here. In this game number 3, though, I want to circle back to it because we talked about that early game.
It's a hard question to answer nicely, I think,
But
because
with
it's
the Venom,
like
you're also very good at roaming with it, rotating.
it's not like
how
you're
are
gonna
you
say, "Oh, I
confident
feel
that
so
Venom is
pressured."
gonna
It's
be able
just
to
more
do stuff
like
when you move to those side lanes?
I mean, I just know their hero's weakness. Like, I just know Axis.
And you pick Gyro instead of banning. Yeah. Can be done as long as people with credibility like Seb and Quinn start clashing, as nobody can argue those two know nothing.
Communication with the supports as well, right? You came bottom, took the tier 1 bottom, they went mid, they couldn't fight you at all. You have the Tusk and the partner in this game like you see it here as well.
Maybe you can give the panel some feedback. You need to be a bit careful with that. I think also like how you give people feedback. You need to do it you need to do it nicely.
Momentum. I think that was very important for your game to snowball.
How much of it
like I don't want people to feel like that. Like sometimes when you give people like feedback, it can easily I think make those people feel like that you think you know better than them, which I think is a little bit toxic.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
You're literally too busy watching Dota. This is
okay, that's a pretty funny moment. They're watching a clip. She asked him a question. He's like, I actually wasn't thinking. That's very funny.
Sorry.
He's hard at work. He's hard at work. I was curious if y'all if you expected the team to go this well this quickly, because I think a lot of people
coach
saw
me
the roster, they
+1?
were like,
I only
potential,
coach
like,
for payment at the moment.
right away, right? I think there's
There needs to be a
multiple
system
spots,
for
but
things to
y'all
improve too.
you're
True.
looking like a top 4 team right
It's
now, to
true.
be
I
honest.
think there
Did you
should be like
expect
an
that, or
improvement
were you kinda surprised
group
too?
or bubble or like feedback thread.
I'm kind of surprised too. Like,
I usually
we had a
ask
rough season at the start.
like I usually ask the
Maybe
tournament
everyone started
organizers.
a rough season, but I was expecting it would take a longer time, you know. But
It's true.
I think we got a lot
You're
of
very
done
right, the
during
Kyler.
the process,
There's
like,
some wisdom in
we
YouTube.
had a talk and then we win, you know. It's all
How did you become so good at
I
Dota?
would say.
Oh look, they say luck is opportunity.
Hours.
Preparation. You guys have clearly done your
Hours
preparation.
of
You came in,
just
you got the win
playing,
of a spirit.
thinking.
I won't keep you much longer, right, man? When you already seem tired, and I know you
It's
have
like
to prep for the
years
series
of
tomorrow,
just
so thank you so
that
much
it's
for
all you
joining
think
us.
about, you
I really
know.
appreciate that. Any last words for the
It's kind of like how you
Mouse
build
fans, for the
anything you
SEA
get good at in
fans
life.
getting to watch in
You
the
know,
LAN here?
building time, like using.
Keep supporting us. Thank you, man.
Well, look, sometimes it's short and sweet. That's all that needs to happen, Mid1. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll let you go there. And T, do you feel like everything answered here? That you feel like you got all the answers about
Can you
this
quickly
series?
explain the mid
Yeah, I
Veno
mean, they'll probably
concept?
win again to get more answers from them, right? In their form that they have, you know.
It's a very strong laner. The hero kind of relies on winning its lane and taking over areas. Because that's like the concept of Veno, with Plague Wards and getting semi-tanky. And then it's the fact that it's the agonyms. I think the ags is something you should read through. The ags and the Veno innate, because it's what allows this hero to scale. And generally you pick Veno against lineups that rely on blinks or that are very tanky. Because slows are usually very good against tanky heroes because you hold them in place, right? Like if you slow them, it's kind of like stunning them. But slows generally last longer.
You know, he accepted that as a possibility. Sure. He's not too tied up in the weeds.
I think Quinn is like S tier talent, and I don't think he's done it for that long. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I don't want to stick around too long. I think this was the series I wanted to watch today. I will, depending on the game that is up tomorrow, I might stream a bit. Tomorrow, I have a podcast coming out, which is very soon, which will be a very hype one, probably one of the most hype ones you guys will have in this entire podcast series. So yeah, all I want to say is thank you all for watching. Make sure you check out my YouTube. Appreciate all the support I get there too. And yeah. Okay, no, I have to watch a collapse too. What the fuck?
This was a crazy series.
Okay, 2 more minutes.
Anyway, to play, I can only
Oh, this is
imagine.
sad.
Tell me why you feel like
This
the
is one of my favorite
series
offlaners.
Played out the way it did. Why was it so close between you two?
That's a good question.
We kind of throw the first game because we had it like in our hands already.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just few times, like 2 times.
Oh, he's sad.
On the XP run and also on the
Yeah, I know, Kata.
on
It's
the
hard.
triangle. And I think that's the main point why we lose the first game.
Oh, man.
Second game was easy, and third game, I think Veno cancer happened. I guess so. Yeah, it was hard for us to.
What did he
kill
say
him,
happened?
To do something.
He didn't say cancer
We
happened,
made
right?
Few mistakes trying to kill him, but I think we kinda ruined it, our game. With it. And also, I don't know.
Veno cancer.
Veno is kinda.
I think Chiver's doing very good
counter,
where
like the
she's like
animation
not.
does, I think.
She's
Because,
making it very
Cancer
easy for him to like
almost
keep
every
talking.
Fight, like I'm dying, because already to Veno, like in 1 or 2 seconds, he's just dying already to Veno.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that is a rough one.
Oh, that was pre-recorded. That was not a live interview.
Was going to be coming up against the Venomancer. The impact
No, she was very good at the listening part. There's something I learned only from doing like these podcast episodes is that I should do a way better job at just listening to the person I'm with.
We had it like in our hands already a few times, like 2 times.
You can tell.
Because we had it, I think we kind of throw the first game because we had it like in our hands already. But
like his voice is shaking and he can't speak like properly here. You can tell he's very emotional. Oh, that's sad.
On the triangle. And I think that's the main point why we lose the first game. Second game was easy, and third game.
Second game was easy.
Veno cancer happened.
Veno cancer. Okay, I see. Okay, guys, that's it. I love Spirit. I love collabs. Had to watch it. Thank you all for watching. See you probably tomorrow, or if you don't see me stream live, you'll see a video one of the next days. Peace out. Enjoy. Have a good day. Listen to the insights. Enjoy the tournament. Let me make my cam bigger. God, I'm fucking up so much. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Those hand movements so zesty. Good pause. Actually, it is.